Alright, sweet. I unfortunately have to go for my own board game thing tonight.
That's
all
awesome.
good. Yeah, no, dude, that's really cool.
Enjoy your own board game.
All they can see is your chest. We have to sit down in order to be in frame. Alright, yes, enjoy your own board game thing. We're gonna get ready. As we should see on the chat, never forget Moria, Alec. Never forget Moria. For sure.
We'll do it.
Alright, so the game we're playing tonight is War of the Ring. Alternating turns, we'll sit down here and chat with people a little bit about what's going on. I'm sporting my really cool white boy for today.
Cheer!
Yeah! Alright, get my Bob Ross. We're gonna take over a little happy area here, a little ring area. So to give everybody the lay of the land of what's going on in this game, I'm the Fellowship. I'm located here at Rivendell. I must travel all the way up the map and throw away the ring in the crack of Mount Doom right here. I can win that way, but if Alec is able to corrupt me along this slider here that you see in the top right camera right now, if this slider here, which we'll talk about, is corruption, gets to 12, I lose the game immediately. So I can move the ring, but Alec can allocate dice to hunt the ring more aggressively, which will get me corruption and lose the game. This is an asymmetrical board game, so we win in different styles. That's one way that I can win. The other way I can win is by collecting 4 victory points by taking over the world in different areas where there's a shadow presence. Some areas are cities worth 1, and some areas are strongholds worth 2 points. If I get to 4, I win.
It's broken.
And then if Alec gets to 10, and the same mechanic, he wins. That represents the shadow armies of Sauron taking over Middle-earth, and there's no way that the people of the North, the good guys as I call them, can come back and win the game. The other big thing to keep in mind is that when Alec's people die, they go back over here, and he can bring them back onto the map. When my people die, I bury them in the desert right here, and they die forever. They never come back. So there's a war of attrition going on where Alec might be able to just, pummel me so hard that I can't bring my other dudes out. Another important thing is this political area here, this political track. I can't actually summon any units until they're all the way down here at war. He's set up to just go to war right away in these top areas. My dudes are hanging out here like they don't even know that the ring exists or has been found. So it's very accurate and it follows the telling of the story of Lord of the Rings. If you know Lord of the Rings, then you'll totally understand this game. Thanks, Basic. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to start things off, I believe, with our dice rolls and our cards, right?
Sure.
So we each get 2 of these fancy cards here.
Yeah,
and,
show one to me.
Yeah, don't look at the TV, no. And you won't have knowledge really of how these cards are going to work yet. We don't have like a poker camera. Well, when Alec's not looking, I can show you. But they won't mean anything to you unless you're very familiar with the game War of the Ring, in which case you can let me know. Also, we have a Discord server at Streamlabs. Will spam you throughout the night. Okay, these dice, moving around all cameras here. These dice represent my turn. I only get 4 of them. Alec, how many dice do you get?
I get...
How many? Can you hold them all in your hand?
Yeah, 1,
This is
2,
how many
3,
turns
6,
he gets.
7 turns.
7 turns around. He gets 7 turns around.
To start.
I get 4. He gets 7 to start. He can add 3 more. He can end up taking 10 turns around, where the most turns I can ever take around is 6. So it's completely unfair. You also, tomorrow you can submit jam games.
Yeah, don't submit them now.
And don't even, that's just broken. Whatever. Alright,
You
here we
first.
go. Turn that off when my turn's over. Alright, so you'll just call out what you got. You'll notice he's putting 2 eyes over there. If he rolls an eye, he loses that turn, and it represents his obsession for hunting the ring. So that's what those eyeballs are. So now he's down to 5 turns. He's got 2 muster turns, which allow him to move towards war and add armies and do army-related things. 1 event turn, which will let him play an event card. And then he has an optional army/muster turn and a character turn. I'm going to roll my turns now.
Sure.
I have rolled 2 musters and a character turn, 2 muster turns, and a muster or army turn. So what that means is I get to go first, always, because I'm the good guys, and good guys always go first. I can choose to move the ring with this character die here. This is the character die. It's really hard for you guys to see the dice, and I'm sorry about that.
You should do that.
I should do that. And he's got 2 eyes though, so if I move the ring, what will happen is he'll get to roll 2 d6 dice to try and hunt the ring, and if he rolls a 6, he succeeds, and then he draws one of these tiles, and that's how I get corruption, and he wins the game that way. So that's what he wants me to do.
I think that's never happened though when we've played. We've never won.
No, I always go for military victory. Military victory all the way.
It just becomes this horrible blood slaughter thing. It's basically like Killer Queen Black.
Yeah, just military all the way.
Military victory.
Military all the way. Alright, yeah, in that sense, I'm going to use a muster action die, and I'm going to muster, and put use dice over here.
Well, I don't think you can see him from over there.
Oh,
Maybe? Actually, yeah, right here.
Let's move C-3PO down. Wait, just a little bit here. Oh,
that's
breaking
good.
it.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
That's good. And then we
You
can put our...
need like a little sliver.
Yeah, and then we can put them back towards the tower when we use them, actually. So here's my muster die. I mean, then they can kind of see them if they're going. Let's do that. You wanna invert the methodology here?
No.
And they can see the turns coming up and what our strategies are.
No, I'm very particular that my...
Your dice stay there?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, so
I can put my used
our
one over
discarded
there.
dice? Yeah, absolutely. For sure. Alright, so I muster, and I'm going to move somebody towards war. I'm going to move... These are my reinforcements over here that you see in the middle of the screen right now. These are all of the people that I can ever bring onto the map. So I'm probably going to muster Rohan towards war.
Which is weird and untypical.
It is. It's not normal. I'm doing things much differently. Alright, good luck, jerk. You sucked, by the way. Last time Alec beat me, this is the first time we've streamed this game, but we play this quite often together.
Actually, we streamed it once before
We
for
did.
a little bit.
For a little bit, not a full game
Not
session.
for sure.
Yeah. So the elves move towards war.
No, Rohan
Alright. And I'm going to go and actually just edit the bot. You take your turn. Talk about what you're doing, what you think you're going to do.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this
Tell me
event.
your strategy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this event die. This is my strategy so far. You get it turn by turn. I'm gonna play this card Stormcrow. Play if either the Fellowship or a companion is inside the borders of a free people nation not at war. Move that nation's political counter back 1 step on the political track. Then the free people's player must eliminate 1 leader or army unit of that nation.
Wait. What?
So in Rivendell, the leader dies, and if you didn't have a leader, one of the other people
Alright,
died.
so just so you know what a leader is, leaders don't count for the dice that you roll in combat, but they're these little gray figures. Those are leaders. And I lost a leader in Rivendell?
Yep. Yeah.
Where's your discard pile at? What is the name of this card? This is Stormcrow.
Stormcrow.
Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll do this, and I'll put mine down there too. Because I'm going to use all the cards in the game. Alright, this is face down. Oh,
So I can sort them out as
freaking
we
me
go.
out. Freaking me out. Okay. Alright, so this guy dies permanently. In the East Ruined Desert, he passes away. You can put him back in the box, but we like to bury them.
Yeah, that's not actually a game mechanic. That's just something we do.
Yeah, we just all the free people die and they get buried in the desert.
Because no one ever goes to the.
And it's close to the camera. Really, the reasons that C-3PO, which is the camera that shoots this part of the board, can like see that good. All right, here we go. My turn then, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Keep on sucking.
Now I am going to move the ring. So this dice goes over here. It does not enter the pool box yet, but it's signifying I'm moving the ring with this belated character action die. All right, and now you get to roll your 2 dice for your 2 stupid eyes.
And I need a 6.
And he needs a 6. So you can... Those
Ooh,
dice are dark,
snake
but he
eyes.
rolled 2 snake eyes. There we go. And so I get to move the ring. So the ring, it actually should have moved before he rolled, if we want to follow
Yeah,
the rules.
because it moves anyway.
It moves regardless. Alright, so the ring's at 1, I get no corruption, go me. And my dice is not discarded with my other dice, instead it goes into this punt box. What that does is now, if I move the ring again on this turn, then he gets to hit on a 5 and 6 instead of just a 6. So to push your luck mechanic, I can try to be more aggressive with my ring movement towards throwing it in the crack of Mount Doom. But what this represents in the world of Tolkien is that I'm taking additional risk. I'm moving faster. I'm being more rambunctious and wild and Hobbit-like. I'm making breakfast because I'm super hungry.
I think that's the opposite of Hobbit-like. You're being more...
Yeah, more expedited.
Yeah.
Bad word choices, for sure.
Like hobbits on crack.
And now it is Alex's turn to suck as
To
the shadow,
suck.
as the bad guys.
All right, I'm going to take a muster action die. And I'm going to bring Isengard to war.
Whatever.
Whatevs.
Whatever. Nobody cares.
Nobody.
Isengard. So what he's trying to do now probably is bring Saruman out by putting Isengard at war, which will give him another dice and a leader here, a companion. Right?
I could do that, but then Gandalf would come out. I might just hold off.
You might just hold off for sure. We don't know. So there's lots of additional, like he gets another turn and I get another turn die that way too. I'm going to use, so I can play event cards without the event dice as long as I match the symbol. And what I have is this really fancy muster, can I hide this somewhere so focus is good? I have this fancy muster action dice here, this muster and army. And I have this cool card that has the army symbol up at the top. So what I'm going to do is play the Power of Tom Bombadil onto the board. I knew you were looking, but I'm playing it anyway, doesn't matter. Using this dice. This dice gets discarded, and now I get the Power of Tom Bombadil. I can play this on the table. I advance the North Nation one step on the political track, right? And this is because he wasn't in the movies, unfortunately, but in the books, he's very cool. The northern people represented by this token, are going to move forward one now. And Tom Bombadil shows up, he's like, hey, I sense evil upon the land, northern folks. You need to go forward. They're not activated yet.
But now they're suspicious.
But now they're suspicious. And while this card is in play, the shadow player cannot move an army into or attack the Old Forest, which is right here, the Old Forest here, the Shire of Buckland. These three areas, if you're looking at any of the two cameras, you'll see where they're at. They are these little areas near the Shire. All the way over here are now protected.
See, that's fine though, because no one needs the Shire.
Whatever. And the shadow player can get rid of this if they discard an action die, which is one of his turns. If he loses a turn, essentially, and if he discards 2 cards from his hand. So pretty much, if he discards a turn, like loses a turn, and discards a turn's or round's worth of cards from his hand, he can ditch it. It's very expensive.
Broken. Like the beauty of this card is not so much that I can't enter there. It's that if I want to move, if I want to get rid of it, I have to give up.
Yeah.
Just insane.
And I can build up here now and protect my dudes.
Yeah.
Which I might do, or I might not.
Possibly.
Alec doesn't know.
It's not a strategically good move, so I don't expect it.
But it might be because this is 3 points. These 2 shadow areas here that are loosely guarded that Alec hasn't put any dudes on. And I could just roll up here and be 1 point away from winning the game in no time. But what?
That would take all your turns. And
good luck.
Isn't even at war.
Good luck, take your turn. No one cares.
Alright. I'm going to muster everything. Sauron to war.
Sauron goes to war. So now, maybe he's bringing up the mouth of Sauron. If everyone's at war, right?
That's only if everyone is at war.
What activates all my dudes?
That's if I bring out the Witch King, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah, if the Witch King Angmar comes out, all my dudes get activated.
But I can't do that until...
Cool. Alright.
Oh no, all I have to have is Sauron and then at least one of your people at war.
I'm mustering the North again with a muster action die result. So the North, now what I could do is I could pass. Since I have less dice, or less turns left, action dice results, than Alec has, I could pass and make him take another turn to see what he's doing, but I don't really care. I'm just going to muster instead, discard this dice, and move the North 1 step closer.
Nice. I'm going to muster. We haven't touched a single fucking piece on the board yet.
Nope. Well, we play this pretty regularly, so. Also, if you're watching and you're very familiar with the rules, if we mess something up, let us know, because we've played, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 games of this, if not more.
Wow.
But the rule book is a volume, right? So, and there's lots and lots of rules. I haven't even told you guys about the Elven rings I have yet, and what I can do with those. So, alright, cool. Good luck on your last turn. I'm going to sit here so I can be in frame. People aren't just watching our waists.
Nice. It's a cool waist, though.
It is. I'm going to do stuff here.
Nice pair of waists you got.
No one likes you.
But this turn coming up, though.
Your turn's gonna fart?
That one.
Alright, here.
Alright, character action. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? There's no character.
I have no idea. Well, you can draw Can you draw a character die with a character action dice?
No.
A character card? I think you can.
Really?
I think you can draw a character card with a character action die. Maybe not.
Alright. No, you can play it.
You can play one. Never mind. You can play my character action card. Play mine.
No,
Okay.
I don't wanna. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna take. Oh, that's not a leader. This is stupid. Stupid character. Alright, I'm gonna take the character action die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move
Some people.
them north.
Whatever.
That is the first turn.
South from my point of view. Alright, cool. Yeah, that is the first. Well, yeah, that is the first turn of the game right there that you've watched. So, congratulations, everybody.
It's not like left and right.
Whatever. Alright, here we go. So, round 2. I can choose. We draw cards, and I can choose to declare the ring. Yeah, first we draw cards. I'm gonna try to follow. We usually just kind of run through these phases really quick, but we'll follow in order. Alright, yeah, so I drew some cards. These might be what they look like. Check those cards out. Yeah, you can't even, the camera won't focus well, not bad. Alright. Cool. Ooh, I like it. Awesome. My cards are amazing. You suck. You're gonna lose.
You wish. I believe one in here.
He does. Yeah, important rule. If I do move the ring, he loses a turn, and I don't.
I lose the turn in the next game. The next round.
Next round.
Ooh.
Oh, someone's mustering.
That's
Mustering.
it's a
Mustering.
turn.
He's got lots of muster dice, folks. He has one army action dice, which lets him move an army or attack with an army or move one army 2 spots. He has 2 of those. They're lame. And then he's got 4 musters and 3 army, but one's a shared die result. No character dice, so sucks to suck. I have rolled 3 character dice, however, and a Will of the West.
See,
So
folks,
that's
this
what-
would be a perfect opportunity for Jimmy to move the ring because I have almost no.
This is what I rolled right there. Boom! Look at that. That's money.
Almost no defense against that.
Right, you don't, and that's why you're not good. Alright. Will of the West is a wild dice. I can do whatever the fuck I want with this dice right here.
So your turn.
It is my turn. I believe it is time to play with the I'm gonna use the Will of the West. I don't care.
Fucking
I don't care. Will of the West die result? I'm gonna do the Wisdom of Elrond. Elrond was a really cool guy. And he said that I may activate one free people nation of my choice and advance them one step on the political track.
That's stupid.
I think I'll do the North, and they're now at war.
Oh ho ho.
This is now discarded in the discarded card area.
What up, Iris?
Yo, Iris!
Live tabletop game.
Also, yes, live tabletop, legit. You have 2, wait, yeah, Iris, you have kudos points are a new thing. I'll tell you about those soon in the future, but you have some sort of basic. They're a new currency that we're manually keeping track of right now. Basic has 3, I think Iris, you have 2 kudos points.
Alright, I'm gonna muster
More on that soon. Surprises await you both.
the South Fronts to war.
France. Get mustered to war. So everybody's at war for you right now.
Yep.
Everybody
Everybody
in the shadow getting warlike.
Everybody should.
Everybody in the shadow getting warlike.
Everybody in the shadow getting warlike.
Everybody in the shadow getting warlike. Alright,
Everybody in the shadow.
I'm moving the ring. That was actually a character action die.
That's
It's
fine.
not in there yet.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Here you go. Usually they're easier to see on camera.
Ew,
And
gross.
they're loaded to roll low for you.
They're gross though.
You get 1 die.
Fuck.
Oh, you rolled a 1.
Again.
A
So
1,
many
snake
ones.
eye for you. So the ring, again, the ring should have moved before that action. Go on with your
We
stupid
forget.
turn. Put that in there, because it's
All right.
dumb.
Now that your Will of the West is gone, I'm gonna summon Sauron. Or Saruman, I mean. Different guys. Your turn, Jimmy.
Actually, I'm gonna pass my turn.
Oh, cool, interesting.
And the audience really loves that.
I'm gonna muster the Witch King.
The Witch King. Nobody likes him.
Nobody likes him.
Nobody likes him.
Alright.
Alright.
You passing again?
Yep, I pass.
Interesting decision. I'm gonna take a muster die, and I'm gonna play this muster card. Starting as a war, recruit 2 Sauron melee units in each of 3 different Sauron formats. Oh, life is hard.
Nobody likes that. It's terrible.
Nobody likes that. Alright, so we're gonna do. Thinking, let's bolster up here.
Doesn't matter what you do. You're destined to lose this game.
Here. Oh no, I'm playing this game a whole different way. You don't even know.
I'm
what's
playing
going-
different way.
Yeah.
I'm playing reverse modified strategy for the free people.
Well, it's your turn now. You can't pass.
Whatever. Whatever. You're not allowed to use that. Alright, I'm gonna move the ring again. 5s and 6s, baby. What's up? Oh, sorry, this stands outside. It waits at the door of the box. It's knocking.
Friend, and enter.
Friend.
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 Stupid. God, I hated that.
Friend.
It's like, come on, Tolkien.
It's such a long scene in both the book and the movie, too.
Oh God, it's
Just for a
brutal.
bad joke.
Just for a bad joke.
Alright, so this is
And
here.
a weird squid monster.
And this is the ring. That's my second time. I moved it ahead of time that time. I did a good
Who's
job.
that?
I don't know. Somebody named not the guy that died.
No, that was the Rivendell guy that died.
The Rivendell guy that died is right there.
Oh.
This is a loose
No,
elf.
he's
Oh, he's over here in Grey Haven.
Yeah.
But he got really lost. He had a little bit too much elven wine. He walked out into Evendim, which
No,
is
elves don't get drunk.
no, they don't.
Remember that scene where
He's not really an elf.
where Legolas
It's really
and-
Smeagol,
It's-
disguised as an elf with elf
a
paint.
leader.
Elf paint. Is it my? No, I just went and moved the ring. It's your turn.
It's my turn.
Your turn.
I'm gonna take army movement. I'm gonna move this to here. Except for that guy who's up there.
You move everybody over there.
And this here.
So from Minas Morgul to where?
Minas Morgul to South Athelion,
South Athelion.
and then from Barad-dûr to Gorgoroth.
Excellent. Barad-dûr to Gorgoroth, obviously.
Duh.
465, baby.
465
Just
round.
goes like this. Right?
Fuck.
Yes, absolutely. That's the Indianapolis joke. 317 represent.
Chop.
Yup. Alright.
Neither of us are even from you.
No, we aren't, but we're posers. We're corn posers. Alright. I'm going to play this Mithril Coat and Sting onto the table using a character action die. After the shadow player draws a hunt tile, you may discard Mithril Coat and Sting to draw a second tile. Apply the effects of the second tile instead of the first one. Then return the first tile to the hunt pool.
Don't you get a pick though?
No.
Between the two?
Well, some of them you do, some you don't. This one you don't, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
And this just gets discarded. And that's it for my turn. So you have an army turn left.
Take another army movement die.
Boo.
Boo.
Boo. Look at all those turns that you've taken.
Well,
That
I
is
didn't
dumb.
take them all. 2 of them were because I summoned 2
So
minions.
stupid.
So I'm gonna move.
These are all just stupid turns right here. Look at all these dumb turns. These are stupid turns. These are my turns right here. My 2 turns. Plus my 2 ring movement turns. Dumb. Alright.
No, that's I'll keep it.
Okay.
All right, let's draw. I'll leave my fucking dice over there, I guess.
Cards are being drawn. There's a 6-card hand limit. So right now I'm at 3 cards. And you're at what? Like, however many you want?
Cards 4. Don't you? Gandalf is a leader, so every time you play a card, you should be picking up another card.
I may choose to do that. Right? It's an optional choice. Magic the Gathering taught me to really pay attention to the word may.
Yeah. You don't have to. It's like, man, it seems like all my choices in this game are being made for me.
I know. Right?
Alright. I'm just gonna leave one your people to war?
Working on it.
Yeah, taking forever.
Alright, Will of the West, 2 character die, and 1 muster/army die, or what I have.
I have 2 all-seeing eyes, 2 character, 2 split muster, army movement, 2 muster.
It's
and
2,
then
no, just because it's way too much stuff to follow. You have way too much stuff you can
Way too much stuff!
do. I don't like it. Stop it.
Your
Make
turn.
it stop. Okay, here we go.
Or pass, like a whip.
No, I'm gonna use a muster die,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a dude, 2 regular northerners here, 1 in the Shire and 1 in Green.
Oh.
That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing my dudes up,
Whoa.
getting ready to fight you. All right, and
Fight.
then you get some turns. I'm gonna sit over here on camera
Do a couple.
and look pretty for a bit. Good luck, dude.
Dude.
Where's the golf clap? There it is. Tell us what you're thinking. Tell us your strategy. What is your secrets? Tell us everything. What your plan
my
is.
secrets? I'm gonna use the character action die and 2 cards to remove the Tom Bombadil.
Wow, that's not cool. It was all fun and games until I went to war with him, huh?
Yep. I was like, I don't care, but now that you're gonna be summoning people there, I'm gonna have to burn it to the ground.
Boo.
The air horn is easily my favorite sound.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody watching, but you're gonna hear a lot of that.
Oh yeah. No apologies. It's intentional.
It's
The more air horns, the more. We need a cowbell too, like just a single thunk cowbell.
That would be
Like when you roll a snake eye, clink. Yeah, we're adding a cowbell to the launch pad for sure.
We also need to do
Oh yeah, but Tish, a
Oh,
rim
yeah.
shot.
rib shot. Thank you.
That's what that's called. All right, I'm going to. Lose the ring. That's right.
2.
2.
Which just
Which
means
means
1.
one,
Just
yeah.
means 1, yeah.
Just means 1. So now he gets to draw one of these stupid tiles.
And does this say May, or does this apply immediately?
Wow, we actually have the mug on all 3 cameras right now. This is really cool.
Super trippy.
Yeah.
Alright. 2 and ring revealed.
Okay. I'm gonna play and use
Have me
the different
reroll?
code. Yeah. So that gets set aside, and now I'm forced to take the next one. So he grabs out of here.
3.
Mother.
Ha!
That's not good for me.
But the ring isn't revealed. This goes
yeah,
back, right?
he's technically 25% of the way to victory now. Nah, I think it stays out. Oh no, this one does go back, but the 3 stays out.
3 goes out.
Yeah, you could, if you want to throw it here, you can, because they all have to go. This is like the pile of ones that go back in when I. So what we're talking about right now is because he drew the 3, I get 3 corruption here on the tracker, which I'm closer to losing the game now. And this tile stays out. It doesn't go back in. It stays out. And at the end, though, if I end up getting the fellowship to any of these areas here, then I start the track and all the tiles go back in. Some other stuff happens. We'll go into that if it happens because it's super technical. Cool. Like every other aspect of this game. Which is why I kind of love it.
Alright, my turn then.
Yeah. Your turn to lose.
Your turn to lose.
Your turn to lose. I have to find my coffee. I'll be right back.
Good luck, don't slip.
Found it. Didn't slip.
Proud of you.
One of these days I am going to slip.
I know. You're gonna feel so stupid because I told you not to.
Yeah. Exactly. He told me not to slip.
Alright, I'm gonna muster.
The cool part is I get way less turns, so I can sit here and play the sound effects while you do your turn.
Cool, your turn.
Pass.
Alright, I'm gonna muster. More than that's cool.
So dumb. So he's putting leaders out on the board now. Where are you mustering them to? What locations?
So now I've got one. I got an extra one in Morannon, one in Minas Morgul, one in Dol Guldur, and one in Moria.
Gotcha.
For a total of 9, 7. Let's
Sweet.
3, 4, 5.
I still have less dice than you. I decide to pass another turn.
8. Why are there only 8 nods? Oh, Witch King. Witch King is the 9th nostril.
Witch King is the ninth. The Witch King, if you didn't know this, lore for you, Lord of the Rings, the Witch King of Angmar is like the prime Nazgul.
And you said you're passing again?
Yep.
Wimp. Wuss.
I wanna take it all in what's coming for me.
Punk.
I can hear Dan up. Witch. I have spoken.
I have spoken.
That's a different show altogether. Have you watched The Mandalorian yet? If you're watching at home. Interesting show. Definitely not a reference for this game.
No. It's kind of a whole different nerdy segue.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna draw a card.
Using an event die?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Event draw.
Alright, it's getting old. I'm not gonna do everything you do.
Yeah, your turn.
Pass.
Alright. I'm going to take... I'm going to take a muster die. And I'm going to recruit 2 elites in Orthonac.
Trying to get that camera to focus up in there. It's weird. Cameras are acting weird.
Cameras are weird, dude.
What's also weird is we have like half the chat visible. Oh, because C3PO is behind everything. Hold on, we're gonna move like that. Hey, there's all the chats.
Transition. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. We know how to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Baby.
Maybe.
Baby. Look at the words on my hands.
Right, and we're gonna take that off transitioning mode. Put pretzel there. Do this. Cool. My turn?
Yeah, you actually have to go now.
Alright, so my turn. I am forced into it. I'm gonna use a character action die. I'm gonna move the ring.
Alright, now hit on 5 and 6.
Yep. 5 and 6, 2 dice. Here we go. 1 and a 2. These dice are not good. The ring does move. Should have moved in the beginning of that.
Courage.
And I'm at 5 now. It is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to... Muster.
Sweet.
So special muster rules for Isengard because Saruman is around.
Yeah, special rules. If you want details, we can explain them. Alright, I'm going to use a Will of the West die as a muster action die. And I'm going to muster an elite Kieran Bree.
Huh.
This is an elite unit, by the way. So pretty much all my units have the same methodology for the dwarfs because they're super weird. But this is a regular unit. This is what an elite unit looks like. Counts as 2 health, kind of. And then again, leaders are gray. The reason dwarfs are weird is because they didn't put the dwarfs on boars as mounts. They just made them on war gold.
Which seems like a total opportunity lost.
Huge, yeah, they could have totally done that.
That would have been really cool.
Yeah, there you go. Those are dwarfs. Totally, we're always an airborne. Don't even worry about it.
Alright, so I've got the character action die.
I'm gonna skirt out of here. Yeah, ring's looking good.
Really cool. Character action die. These guys. The old forest road.
That is stupid.
Right, because that's not the elves, it's north, right? The elves are just this spot. The north is like this whole strip.
Yep.
Cool.
Where'd they go to?
I don't know. Old Forest Road?
Old Forest Road. They're over there on the Old Forest Road. Witch King's like, come with me, boys. Let's go to the Old Forest Road. Hang out a lot. And I've been summoning people to Bree. We usually just say here, there, this, that. I'm trying to say where it is on the map for if you're watching this and a huge fan of War of the Ring later on VOD or live right now.
Hell yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm out. You're out. So I get these back. You leave one in there because you're bad.
Because I'm so good.
Because you're so bad.
Yeah. Some cards.
Move this over here. Keep things tidy. My discard pile over there. Okay. There we go. I will look at my cards. Okay. I have 5 right now. I'm 1 card away from the hand limit.
I am also 1 card away from hand limit. Some card here.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll some dice. Haha! Alright, so it looks like I got 1 eye, or 2 eyes, 3 muster, 3 character action, and a vet card.
I don't like it. Okay. I have 3 character die. Or 4. I rolled straight swords. Sword master race. That's what's up. All swords all the time. Trying to get them repositioned in my hand to show, but it doesn't matter. Okay. 4 swords. 4 character die. I get to go first.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, yeah, before I go, I am choosing to reveal a ring. My bad. So, I get to slide this down from 5 to 0, and I get to move 5 with the fellowship. And we're going to go... what is this? Orion? What's this? Looking around. I need to go that way. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll end up right here. And that's where we're at with the ring right now. Okay, so the Fellowship has moved, and they are now in Gladden Fields. Is that what that says? So I'm upside down, and it has the Elvish, like...
Yeah, the squiggly.
The Elvish serifs are very hard to read. Okay. You've got 2 dice in the hunt box. Let's see here. I will... I'm going to move the Fellowship. Feel free to try and suck. Alright, he's rolling.
Ah.
That's right.
Garbage.
Nobody likes that. Okay, so it's your turn.
Alright.
And this goes into the actual hunt box. Hold on.
Nice.
Now he's going to hit on 5s and 6s, as was explained.
Alright, I'm going to summon, muster, whatever. 2 Sauron regulars. Your turn. Timothy. Oh, there's no space at the end together.
Yeah, you just leave that open and we can just write whatever we want in there. For sure. My turn. I'm moving the ring again. You want me to roll for you? You got 2 1s.
Alright, 5 and 6s, huh?
I'm waiting to see what it says.
1. Oh.
You got just a 1?
Yeah.
Oh, you got 1 6. I thought you rolled a 1.
Oh,
Like,
no.
finally.
No. Rolled a, I found him.
Alright, good luck.
I hunted and
What did you get?
2.
2 corruption for me. So I'm up to 5 corruption now. If I get to 12, I lose the game. But I can heal it if I'm good. If I'm lucky. I have ways of getting rid of that pesky corruption.
Don't worry, guys, he's gonna die. That's better.
was my second move of the ring. There we go. My second ring. Alright, cool. I'm gonna sit here and drink some coffee and hang out with y'all while Alec loses the game. And by that I mean takes his turns.
Huh. Oh, shit's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna take Muster.
Muster action die result from the shadow player. Who's bad. The bad guys.
Bad guys.
Who are also bad at the game.
I'm gonna take 2 elites and replace 2 regulars with the elites.
With the Sauron power.
Yeah, Sauron power.
Sauron power.
FTW.
FTL.
That's in the line for the win.
For the lose.
For the lose.
For the lose. Okay, I'm moving the Fellowship. No. Instead, I'm using a character action die to play this card. There is another way.
There isn't.
There is. There's another way. And this is a reference to when Gollum shows them there's another path to Moria. There's another way! I can't do a good Gollum voice right now. And what this means is I heal a corruption point for free. I just heal one. No one cares. And if Gollum is the guide, I can hide and move the Fellowship. So. That is fucking amazing. How do you do that? Oh, you're gonna give me lessons on that one. Wow. I can sometimes get my throat to glitch out and do that, but not every time.
Whoa.
I'll just do the other thing that's not it.
Stinky balances.
Good luck.
Oh, it's my turn? Fuck.
It is. I healed a corruption point. Got this massive armies. Hopefully you roll in combat.
You can heal corruption point outside of
the card.
Oh, there's the card.
There's the card.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's once you start streaming, it's like everything you read no longer gets absorbed, and it's like super weird. I don't. It's like a curse. It happens to everything.
I freaked Iris out with my.
Oh yeah.
Voice.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna. I'm gonna take another Mustang.
Sure you are.
Ah! And I'm gonna put 3 regular Isengard guys. Being all Isengardy. Boom! Just like that.
Character action die.
You moving that bitch?
No.
Move it.
Nah.
Move it.
No, I ain't doing that. Instead, I'm gonna bring these guys into here.
Why? Whatever, that's fine. Do that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay, well, cool. I'm gonna take this character action die and move these guys.
Why? Because you're freaking me out. Yeah, go ahead and have that stupid point. Nobody cared about that point. That point was dumb.
That's not what you're gonna say when you lose by.
Yeah, I probably should have mustered some northern dudes there because they're already at war.
Yeah, now there's no north being mustered.
That was done. Yeah, so you just went from the Old Forest Road and you took over Dale. Dale is lost. Sorry, Hobbit movie. Luckily, we'll probably free it eventually, and then they can film the Hobbit there later on. The Misty Mountain, right?
Maybe.
That's right up here somewhere.
This is kind of post-Hobbit already, though.
Is it?
We're just kind of like desecrating a landmark.
The Hobbit comes after the Lord of the Rings, though, doesn't it? No, it happens before.
Before.
I forget because oh man, that's really embarrassing.
Because the movies came
I totally
after.
shouldn't have, because they got the movies out of order. Oh boy. Oh man, I guess, do I have to lose it immediately then? Like, if you get the order of the canon wrong, do you just immediately fail the game? I don't have any turns left.
Okay, cool.
I'm just standing over here.
Cool. I'm gonna play a card. I'm gonna play this card. The Shadows Lengthen. Or the Shadow Lengthens. Move 2 shadow armies up to 2 regions each. Each movement must be end in a region already occupied by another shadow army. That must not be under siege. And I had a very specific thing that I was going to do with that. 2 shadow armies. Okay, cool. So. Alright, so these guys are moving here.
You shall not win!
I'm already winning! Ha! And then these guys are gonna move
From Aldglyph,
Orphanac to South Dublin.
to South Dunlandia. What's up, South Dunland?
Yeah, son!
South Dunland in the house! Alright.
Fantastic. Alright, so that was actually this card. That's right there.
You know, you get 2 more frickin' stupid turns.
2 more freaking stupid turns, dude. That's how I roll. Alright, I'm gonna take a character action die. Boom. Moving these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moving this guy up to here.
You still have 1 more turn left.
I does. And I'm gonna move another cannon. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, new round.
New round, new cards. Here, I'll draw these ones.
No.
Just kidding.
I'll try these ones.
Give me these dice back. Before I did that, I was supposed to reveal a ring. My bad. You'll forgive me though. I'll re-roll my dice. That was illegal. Ring is revealed. Ring is in Lorien now. Ring heals 1 point of corruption.
Yeah, that's alright.
So what I did was I chose to reveal the ring again. I moved the ring into Lorien, and then I healed a point of corruption because I ended the ring's movement in a friendly, free people, city, or stronghold. I believe that's correct, so I'm able to heal.
Cool. So the ring is revealed now, though, right?
Well, I chose to declare it, so it doesn't actually go to the other side. It's declared, I think,
How's that different?
because I declared the location of Fellowship. Yeah, check it.
I'm going to rule book it.
Rule book it. We're doing a rules check, everybody.
Alright, so that would probably be under, like, corruption or ring
What's the laughing one? I want a rule check. Cool. I'll sit by you while we look. Here, all this money over here. Alright. Let's see here. We're doing an examination of the rules to see if the rule. It's all the way near the. You're getting there. You're close. We're in chapter 8 of the rule book.
Okay, so.
Chapter 8. There's a whole thing on revealing. Go to the next page. I know the layout. Next page. Locating, hiding, healing. The fellow its own position. Yes. Section 2, chapter 8. Chapter 8. Page 38 of the rule book is where we're at right now. For those of you following along at home. I don't think it. I think the bad reveal is only if you do it.
Yeah.
And then I have to use a character action die to turn it back over again. It's like
Right,
a penalty
yeah.
for sucking. But because I don't suck, I don't get the penalty.
Yeah. Alright, checks out.
Cool. Do you feel good? Did you skim or did you read through? You good?
No, I read it.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I found what
As
I
long as
needed.
I was, want to make sure we're
Yeah.
fair here.
I found what I needed pretty much.
I don't want to rush you because we're on camera. You know that we don't pay for studio time.
Yeah.
We can stream all night till the cows come home.
Till the cows.
Yeehaw! Till the cows come home, we'll be playing this game. Probably. You are in for quite the lengthy stream. I will say it's not a fast game, so if you're watching this in the background, good job on you. Tune back in, see where we're at. Did I actually just tell people to leave the stream? That's probably not good.
No.
Don't leave.
Don't
Stay
leave.
here. Don't
Stay
put us
here
on the
forever.
background. Every single turn is crucial and critical. I have to roll.
Me too.
So do you. Alright. I got 2 character action die, a Will of the West, and a muster die. Those are my dice, looking awesome.
I got 2 eyes, 3 musters, 2 event, an event army, and a character action.
Should probably buy that extra camera that Stranger is trying to sell me. It's the exact same ones that these are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got another dice cam on that side of the table. It just points to the dice results.
That'd be cool.
I don't know where we'd stick it on the screen though. We're slowly running out of screen real estate also.
Stupid, you guys should get bigger monitors.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can't even go 4K. No. Alright, we're good. Not yet. Someday, though, that'll be a thing.
Yeah. Alright, it's all you. We just need that compression up early.
Oh, yeah, middle out. All the way.
Middle out.
Middle out, yo. Fucking middle out up in here. How do you think we're doing 3 cameras at once? Middle out, baby. Alright, let's see here. I do have stuff to do. Okay, I'm going to use a character action die. This one here. This character action die specifically. And I'm going to play the Mirror of Galadriel. The Mirror of Galadriel says change any unused Free People character action die. This will be this character action die. To a Will of the West die result. And then, if the Fellowship is in Lorien, which they happen to be, I also win the game.
What?
I'm just kidding. If they're in Lorien, I get to heal a corruption point. So that's what happens there.
That's cool. My turn?
Bonus. Yeah, it's your stupid turn for the stupid army.
Alright.
Lame. Lame.
Shit, that was kind of a cool card though.
I'm mostly concerned, well he's thinking, I'll tell you right now, I'm concerned about this area if you're watching. Don't listen, close your ears.
You should be concerned. I'm going to
This
use
is
an
a
event.
bad
I'm
situation.
going to use an event die. Threats and promises play on the table. When threats and promises is in play, the Free People's player cannot advance its nation on the political track using a muster action die result.
What is that? What? I can't go past who?
You can't move your people down the political track until you get rid of that card.
Let's see this card. Threats and promises. A passive nation.
Passive. So the elves can move still.
Free people cannot advance a passive nation. Must discard this due to an attack. Oh, so if you attack me, or a companion's special ability.
So you can still move them down if, like, Legolas is in Elven City.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Shit like that. But you can't use muster to move them.
You cannot use muster dice, and you have to discard this.
If
Oh,
I
as soon
do an
as-
attack.
Okay, yeah. Alright. Or if I use a character ability to advance the nation, then you discard it also.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah, totally cool. Totally awesome, bro.
Bro.
Alright, I'm gonna use a Will of the West die. And... oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna use a muster action die. No, I'm not. I'm gonna pass. Actually, I'm gonna pass. I'm very flustered right now. That card messes. I'm so angry. Get away from me. Go. Your turn. Your turn. Go. Wet farts to you, sir. Wet farts. I
farts.
wish you all the wet farts in the world.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I'm going to take a muster action die.
Yes.
I'm going to put an elite.
Okay. Pass.
I'm going to take a muster action die. I'm going to place an elite.
Pass.
I'm going to take a muster action die.
Ah!
Now I'm going to place an elite.
Wow, that was like drawn out, really.
I like that one.
Woo!
Your turn, you have to
That's
go.
a good solid boo. Alright. Boos are pink on the pad. Alright. Now I'm forced into a maneuver. Maneuver mover.
That's what you sound
Alright.
like.
Yeah, I know that's how I feel right now, too. I am not liking this. I'm going to use a muster action die. And I will summon an elite to Carrick.
Because it's the only place you can summon.
Shut up. No, I could go here. Holy what the hell is going on in the Southern Downs? Wow.
Things are not going well for you.
What is up with this? Okay.
That's the army that in the story would have attacked Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
But instead they're fucking with the hobbits.
Instead, yeah, so we've gone off canon now. So, name. Saruman. Thank you. James, you can't talk anymore. Good. Saruman
Like
here.
that.
Saruman, this douche of a wizard, has summoned a craptastic army of bullshit right here. And instead of going like the book and attacking Helm's Deep and getting Rohan ready for war so I could bring these Rohan troops onto the table, he's instead done a super dick move, way more intelligent, and he's going and beelining right towards the fucking Shire. He's like, you know what? I actually really just hate hobbits. I don't even care about the ring.
I'm gonna burn it down.
Yeah, the eye here, this dude. It's like, Alec actually represents that stupid tower. And his gaze is like, he talked through the planteer, the plantains, the bananas, the fake bananas.
Big bananas.
He talked to them. I'm getting a call from Brian Kern right now. This is Brian Kern is calling me. Hello. Hey, what's up? Hey, Brian. I'm streaming right now. What's up with you, dude? I pass my turn to you, sir. You suck. Not you, Brian. Somebody else. Alec.
I'm going to... Hang on.
That's cool. No. Oh shit, dude, I'm sorry. Yeah. Gotcha, dude.
Alright, I will be using an event die.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you hang in there, man. Pour it out for you. I'll let you know. For sure. Cool, man. You hang in there. Alright. Yeah, dude. I know exactly what that's like, man. I went through that last year for sure. Yeah. Alright. Cool, dude. Alright, later, man. Bye.
Bad.
Yeah. Our friend Brian Kern was going to come by tonight, but he's got some pets that aren't feeling too good, so he's going to stay at home with them.
Alright, I'm playing this card. It's called Olokai. Sauron is at war. Recruit one Sauron unit, regular or elite, in a region where a shadow army is present. Regular or elite.
In a region where a shadow army's present.
Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah.
Where a shadow army.
Well, let's look at your craptastic army bullshit, as Iris quoted me on. Thank you very much.
That seems alright. That seems like it's doing okay. But this one probably.
Oh, the stupid dumb army.
Yeah.
Also known as the Witch King. Whatever.
Witchy King.
Whatever. Why are you really threatening Lee Pace in the Woodland Realms? What do you have against Lee Pace?
Well, I'm not just threatening
This
him.
one
I'm
here is-
also coming for.
This is Lee Pace, by the way.
Don't forget that I'm coding for
No,
the Hobbits.
this is a Northern Army leader.
And I'm coming down here, dude. I've
Yes.
mastered.
Lee Pace right here, folks, if you're familiar with the movies and the actor. Lee Pace. Beautiful man. Alright.
I've really mastered troop allocation.
Yeah, you really suck this game is what I'm seeing. I'm gonna, oh, what do I do here?
Deliberate. I'm gonna get some coffee.
Whatever.
Guys, make sure he doesn't cheat.
I have to think. Okay, while he's out of the room, here's what he can still hear me though. It's the bad thing. He just said no I can't from the kitchen. Alright, so I'll come down here and hang out on camera while he's gone. Alright, I've got some opportunities here around this area. I can reinforce this stuff here where the army's just gonna decimate. Or I can try to cobble together some units here and hold off. The cool thing is that I'll be in a siege here if he attacks. which gives me a lot of defensive protection, which we'll explain on the stream when that happens, which it's looking like that's definitely going to happen. I also have this ring situation right here. I'm not too far from starting the ring movement. So I have two. The problem right now is I have 2 wildcard dice that I can do anything with, and that's a hard decision to make right now because there's so much stuff going on.
I do remember that.
2 possible wars, potential ring movement, and I have those cards in my hand, which I kind of want to do. I want to use those, but I only have 2 turns. And unlike Alec over here, who gets 7, 8, however many fucking turns he wants, I only get 4.
I have 9 turns right now.
9 turns right now he gets. And I was telling him this, I don't want to move the ring this turn, because he usually doesn't allocate things to the hunt box. And I want some free passes on the ring movement, is what I'm really gunning for here.
Yeah,
All right.
I keep rolling eyes, so nothing to do about it.
I'm going to go and play both of these. Alright, so I'm going to take 2 turns at once. These are both Will of the West die results. I'm going to take one Will of the West die result as a muster action die, and I'm going to bring another elite northern unit on here.
Pointless.
And, whatever.
Pointless!
Whatever.
Does it have a point? No. It's pointless.
Oh, you got rid of my Tom Bombadil power.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that really sucks. I just realized that my Tom Bombadil card's gone and this area is no longer protected. Oh, I should have paid more attention. Okay, that's the other thing with this game. There's so much stuff. You easily forget what your strategy was, what you were thinking you were going to do on that last turn.
Well,
you come up with these huge plans.
Speak for yourself.
And then there's so much crap going on. You will also forget stuff. I'm going to totally call you out on it now when you do. It's your stupid turn. My turn to get coffee.
You're stupid. Alright, so I think,
I am pulling a hard Jerry card tonight. Jerry, as in Rick and Morty Jerry. I'm drinking my coffee out of a replica Titanic mug.
Nice. I would be taking a troop movement. I think.
A stupid movement.
Stupid movement.
Dumb movement. Movement for losers.
Actually,
Oh, you changed your mind? Are you confused right now?
I did take over. I'm gonna take a character action back first, then we'll move all the non-skull.
Oh, man. Yeah, and here's another fun thing. When he uses a character action die, the Nazgul will fly, including the Witch King. So he now gets to move 9 characters that are leaders anywhere he wants. And what a leader provides in combat is not an additional dice, but a reroll on combat. So for every gray unit that you have in your army when you're attacking, you get to do a combat reroll usually, unless we use combat cards. There's like an exception to every single rule in the game.
Yeah.
Like, no, it allows this, but then there's a twist. Like, everything has a twist.
It's all twisty.
It's all twisty and backwards.
Oops.
Another rule we didn't mention at the beginning of the stream is I have 3 Elven Rings in my possession, which I can use to change my dice to anything I want. 1 die, as long as it's not the Will of the West, as long as it doesn't turn into a wild card. And once I use that ring, Alec then gets possession of that Elven Ring. I lose it to the Shadow by using it. It falls into darkness. And then he gets to use the ring in the same effect. So, I kind of like to hoard those to the very end. This is also our first game where I have not split the Fellowship in Rivendell.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's very weird.
We haven't even split it all yet.
Nope, they still all hanging, chilling with their homies. Alright. Cool. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I'm forced into it with a little less die.
Yeah.
Alright,
Take your forced turn.
let's see here.
Take your forced anything turn.
Whatever. Your turn's dumb. All your turns are dumb. You can't win. None of these cards are worth anything now. Alright, I'm gonna muster, I think.
Okay. You gonna put them in the right place, or you gonna put them in the place where they die? Ha! Just kidding. They die everywhere.
I'm putting them where they need to go. Shut up. Leave me alone. Don't use sound effects right now. I'm trying to figure out what I'm mustering.
Okay.
I'm gonna muster a leader and a regular unit. So there's different rules on mustering. You can muster 2 regular units to 2 different locations, or you can muster an elite to 1 location, or a regular and elite to 2 different locations. And they can be from 2 different armies if you have more than 1 army at war, which I do not. So all my mustering right now is the Northern Dudes, which are actually called the Northern Dudes.
I think it's the old Rangers, like the
It's the
like Aragorn's.
Yeah, what those people Dunlin?
No, that's these guys.
The Dunlin? Oh, whatever. All right, so the leader's gonna go right here.
It was called like the Great Race of Men.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Look it up. You can stop pondering it. It's your stupid last turn bullshit.
Because I think they just call them Northerners.
Let's see here.
All right.
It'll tell us in here what they're actually called.
I'm going to. Oh man.
In chapter 3, page 16. Yeah, they refer to them as the North, but there's actually a card that calls them out. If we come across the character card, I'll tell you what it is. I don't think we have yet.
All of actually calls them in a way out too. So.
We usually go through most of these cards too.
All right, I'm going to
Okay.
muster. All right, new round. Oh my gosh, and you didn't even put any movements down.
Nope. Not move the ring.
Interesting.
New turn. I will reveal the ring and heal corruption. 2 new cards. You at hand limit yet? I'm at 5 cards now.
Oh, I didn't even draw. I have 4, so I get 2.
I just top decked the most badass, fucking awesomest card ever. Look at this card. Look at this card, everybody. You can't see it. Let's get to a better camera here. As long as he doesn't look. If he doesn't look, I'll show you these cards. Come on, focus. Focus on this text. Camera of doom. Autofocus. Oh well, it won't do it. I'm gonna play it right away anyway. I top deck it. It's awesome.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna roll my dice.
Oh my gosh, I top decked the 2 most amazing cards ever.
Sucks you're still gonna lose.
I actually think I just.
Definitely.
I'm pretty sure that these are game-changing cards that, like all cards, the cards in this game are key. Like, they're super powerful. I got the perfect roll for my perfect cards, because I'm perfect in every way. This is 2 characters, a Will of the West, and a Mustard die. Wow, 4?
Yeah.
Wow, you rolled some eyes. I might actually get to go last. We're like close to it. That's awesome. Okay, I gotta think what you're gonna do first. What's most important here? You okay? You try to breathe coffee?
I did.
You cannot breathe coffee. Breathing coffee doesn't work.
That's all I've ever wanted.
No, you can't do it. I'm playing Thranduil's Archers. This is Lee Pace's character from Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies. And it's the Woodland Realm. I get to summon one Elven unit regularly in the Woodland Realm and then draw a strategy event card. So I'm going to get an Elite Elf out.
That's stupid.
Which I have to find the army that represents the elves. Here they are. In the Woodland Realm. More defenses for me. And I get this. Okay, cool. This is a stupid card. Not as good as my other cards. Okay, cool. It's kind of a neat card, useful in certain ways. And to play that, I used a muster action die result.
Cool.
So because this event card has this muster symbol on it, I use a muster dice. That's how that works. Alright. It's now your stupid turn. For stupidity and stupidness.
Yeah.
Of the dumb shadow players are now going. I want to sit here. Stop putting things where I want to sit. Water bottles. Other stuff.
Alright. I am gonna muster.
that trailing boo is really awesome.
Correct me the fuck up.
What are you mustering to wear?
An elite to North Harad.
North Harrod.
North Harad.
North Harrod. All right.
Your turn.
Yes. My turn indeed.
You going?
Of course. Naturally.
Of course.
Naturally.
You never go.
Always go.
I'll
All right.
go all the time.
I'm gonna play Gwahir the Windlord.
Oh shit.
Is Gwahir, is that one of the owl, one of the falcon people, the bird people?
I don't.
The Windlord, sounds like it.
Let me read it. The name.
Gwahir. I don't know. What do you? How do you guys think that's pronounced? Ooh, it almost focused that time. It tried. There you go. The Windlord, right on top of chat.
Gwahir.
Gwahir the Windlord. I can move, separate from the Fellowship, or move one companion or one group of companions as if they're level 4. So I get to move people from the Fellowship out as if they're level 4. I'm gonna use a character action die after this, and I'm going to move some peeps. Some peeps are getting moved. Who's moving out? Who's leaving the Fellowship? So we haven't gone into this yet. Here's a whole other set of rules. These dudes over here are the Fellowship. These little dudes that you can only see on. You can only see on the top right really well, because this is really far off the board. I'm going to move them. I'm going to take out some people. I'm taking Gandalf. He leaves the Fellowship. He says, screw you guys, take the ring yourself. And Gandalf the Grey leaves. Who else is leaving?
You can only move one group or one person.
Yeah, they can move together as a group. Yes,
Yeah.
correct. I'm figuring out who all is leaving with Gandalf. They had a big disagreement. And the Fellowship are like, we're going to hang out here and try to toss it in the crack. And other people are like, no, we don't like that. We need to tell other people there's war. And so now we're bringing them all out.
There is war.
Bring them out, bring them out.
That would be hilarious conflict. They all run to one city.
Useless.
There is war.
Okay, Gandalf. Alright, we're going to get Gandalf. We're going to take Boromir.
Gandalf and Boromir.
And Strider. All the dudes. Brofest. Bras. We're going to leave everybody else in with the ring bearers here. And the new leader of the Fellowship is going to be Legolas. Legolas is now leading the Fellowship, and Gandalfman, the wizard, Gandalf the Grey, and here he's actually known as the Grey Wanderer. He's not even referred to as a wizard yet. The Grey Wanderer.
What a shitty thing.
Boromir. These three peeps here. We have this dude. Oh, hello! I am awkwardly Strider with a helmet that doesn't look really like what you would picture Strider as.
Oh, not even close.
Boromir here. I think this is how they do it on mini streams when they paint minis. Oh yeah, look at that. Like, they always stick their hand in front of it on the mini streams. Hi! I am Boromir! Boromir's going, and then also
Winter
Gandalf.
is coming. Oh.
Gandalf, the Grey Wanderer!
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass, he says. All three of these peeps, my tres compadretos here, we're gonna go travel away! And they're leaving. And they're leaving the Fellowship and moving as if they're moving for 4. And they're gonna go up to Helm's Deep, which instantly activates, I believe, well, no, it doesn't activate, you have to use another dice for that.
But,
so,
oh, do you?
They up there.
No, you activated it by entering it.
Yes,
right?
yes, I have to use a dice to actually advance it. Right, so that card's still there. And
This one?
Yeah, it stays in play. And Rohan is now active. It's not until I advance it with a companion ability, until I use Gandalf's ability to move.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Gandalf here.
I got you.
Yes. Correcto. He has that ability, the mustering ability. So let's explain more rules for the stream. In case you're trying to learn how to play War of the Ring and you found this on YouTube or on Twitch. These little symbols here represent which nation that companion can activate. And Gandalf, the Grey Wanderer, can do anybody. He's very, very special this way. And so nobody can actually muster Rohan. There's no Rohan person in the group. And so you need to take a Hobbit or a Gandalf, since there's many, just kidding. You need to get them up there in Rohan in order to be able to get Rohan, to actually get their shit together here.
I wonder if the expansion packs add more characters. Like Barney.
Yeah, they do. There's more people. It's ridiculous. We'll get there eventually. When we get funding, when this stream blows up and people are like, I love War of the Ring streams, we'll totally buy those. Okay. So yeah, I have all these Rohan guys. Actually, the most populous army that I have at my disposal is Rohan and Gondor, and they both are very far away from being actually able to get onto the board. So that might be why I'm there. Maybe not.
Maybe, baby.
And that was a really, really long turn for me. What was that? What did I use to do that anyway? Muster action die?
Yeah.
And I played the card? Yeah. And I don't have that card anymore, so that must be good. So Gandalf the Grey's out. So these three people go underneath here for me to be able to have access to. And they all have new abilities and stuff. It's really fun. Alright. And then it is your turn. Yes, I did play the card and discard it. Cool. Good. Your turn.
Cool. I'm going to use, this is muster, right? Cool. I'm going to use a muster die. Musterings of a long-planned war. If all Shadow Nations are at war, recruit 5 Southron in Easterling regular units in Gorgoroth and 5 in Nirn.
Nerd.
Nirn.
Nerd.
No, 1, 2,
Nerd.
4, 5. Oh, that's the rest.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking at the stream trying to figure out ways to get our faces in more. Areas we can talk about things. It's a very big challenge to shoot this game because it's so large. So we sacrificed our own beauty to show you all the board.
It's your turn.
Yeah, here, your hosts, the evil shadow player Alec, also known as the bad guy in the stream, and then me, Jimmy, the good guy.
I prefer bad boy.
Free peoples of Middle Earth. Drinking coffee, playing War of the Ring.
Not breathing coffee.
No.
Just drinking
He
it.
tried to breathe it earlier. I did that earlier today at work, though.
Dude, it really fucked me.
Yeah. At other work. Alright.
At other work.
Other work.
Yeah, get that tile card out there.
You know what I'm doing. Will the West, baby. Will the West. Guess who's coming to play?
Gandalf finally?
Gandalf the White arrives!
I was wondering when you were going to do that.
Chance?
You've been able to do that for
Now I get a new turn.
several turns.
Well, he has to leave the Fellowship, though, and there was not an opportune time.
Oh, he has to actually leave the Fellowship?
Yeah, you can't do it when he's in the Fellowship.
Mm.
I mean, no, sure, I could have done it all along.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Then there's this weird tile that comes with it, and what you're supposed to do, and nobody ever does this, is put him on top of it and then move him with this token that's covered up. The whole thing's to represent that he's now Gandalf the White, but
It doesn't.
It's
a bad mechanic.
It doesn't really work. It's just not. That's what you see when you do it correctly. So we just ignore it.
Or wait, that was not.
We all know he's Gandalf the White. I have an extra die. Everyone knows who it is. We just discard this over here somewhere. Good deal. Same thing with Strider.
So my turn then?
Yeah.
I'm going to summon an elite.
Typical.
Your turn?
My turn.
Your turn!
My turn.
Turn it up!
Turn it up.
Good sir.
I'm going to use a character action die and throw it on the ground.
I threw it on the
My
ground.
dad is not a cell phone. Can I get an air horn? Can I get the non-bio air horn? Air horn beat. Elven cloaks have arrived. So what this does is I get to add a tile into the board here. This blue tile here. And that's going to be really awesome because that protects me in the end. So I get one of these. And that just sets aside.
Little does he know he won't even make it to the end.
It's a very special, it's 0 corruption. So when I get to Mordor, not if, this will go into the cup. And if he draws it, I don't get any damage. It represents my elven cloak protecting me and resisting the sight, the eye, the evil eye of Alec. Evil, stupid eye. And now you get 2 turns.
Alright, I'm going to take a character or army movement die. We're moving these guys up to here.
Sweet.
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 And then I think we're going to also move these guys up to here.
Alright, so he's moving some people from Nirn to Gorgoth. And he's reinforcing that stupid middle area, which is dumb, but it won't matter. So the cool thing is the companions can just walk right in. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. That was a wasted die. You get 1 more turn.
Oh, that's right.
Sometimes I troll, when we're not on stream, I troll Alec and I just let him sit there for like 20 minutes when it's still his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to mess with him. But tonight, we're not doing that because it's ridiculous.
We're on a time schedule.
It would be boring, and I'd run out of things to say.
Alright, I'm going to take the character action. Character action.
You might see some foreshadowing of an upcoming break.
Right, are we 2 hours in already?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
God damn.
Maybe.
All right.
No, we're not. We're like an hour and 20 in, I think. Maybe an hour and a half almost.
Or you said 90 minutes.
Yeah, I said we take a break at 90 or so.
Cool. Character action.
Mainly, I have to take a piss. And because I have to pee, that means we're taking a break.
Good enough.
Yep.
I'm going to take that character action die, though. I'm going to...
Yeah, what are you going to do? This action camera here. We'll do some action shots of the board right now for you. So he just moved those dudes right there. What's the name of that territory that they're in?
They just moved from the South Downs to Cardolin,
right.
Cardioland.
And the fellowship is right here in Lorien, right? Right there, Lorien, correct? And they have to travel all the way up here to throw the ring into the crack of Mount Doom. And we have this interesting battle going on here. This is the Woodland Realm versus...
It's not actually a battle. I just took Dale and I've been sitting in it.
You didn't take Dale. I let you have Dale.
That's weird.
I gave you Dale.
It feels like I have Dale because I took it.
I gave you
I
Dale.
took Dale.
I gave you Dale. I gave him Dale.
Nah.
For sure. Dale, right there. And so that's an interesting thing going on right now. And there's this weird buildup of the craptastic army of bullshit over there, which is kind of dumb. And then here's our only death so far. That is our lone and dead leader from a card of stupidity that the stupid shadow player played.
You ignored this whole crazy bullshit over here.
This is a really awkward buildup going on that I wasn't showing on the stream. It's kind of freaking me out. A lot of things look like they're headed towards Minas Tirith, Dol Amroth, Dol Guldur, no, I'm just kidding, that's a different one, Peligrir, Osgiliath, Erebos, Edoras. Lots of crap going on up here, folks. We'll recap what's going on in the game, too, in between breaks. Maybe next time we come back from break. And we'll just kind of set this C-3PO cam up. Boom! There you go. Is that looking pretty good? Yeah, I like the way that looks. That's looking good. All right, cool. Sweet. All right, we'll be right back after these quick break things going on right now.
Quick break things.
Let's see. How do I do this? There we go. We're back, and we're gonna abuse the hell out of the launch pad because it's a new toy. Alright.
Love it.
Love it. So,
Your turn, draw cards.
I get one more turn now. I hope you roll all eyes. Best of luck. Yeah, we'll get like a card cam or something. I should learn how to do this like they do in poker games. Where you can like set them up and probably show. That's what I'm looking at.
Discarding this one because I hit my limit. Back down to 6. I'm gonna roll.
I'm only at 5 because I use my cards and I don't waste them like wasteful shadow players do that are bad.
Well, you just make a lot of my cards useless with your play style.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well, damn it.
This is a good one. I like this one. Alright. Oh, you rolled a lot of eyes, didn't you?
I did roll a lot of eyes.
Oh, man. Oh. Looks like I can't pass this turn since we have the same number of turns.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Your obsession for the
And
ring overwhelms you.
And I keep getting mustard die, which is...
You deserve that because you've had so many games in the past where you didn't roll any eyes for like many, many turns in a row. And it's dumb.
Oh, sorry, Iris. Jump scare horn.
That's right. Wake up. This is how we're gonna keep you awake from now on.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
you're still there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna use this muster action die here, and that's gonna allow me to muster Rohan one step closer to war, but more importantly, get rid of this stupid card
Uh-oh.
using Gandalf's special character ability. Oh wait, that means I don't use a muster. I use a character action die for that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Retcon.
You know what's funny about that? Is now there's nothing stopping me from attacking you.
Yeah. Also, you don't reshuffle the cards. Once they're gone, they're gone. We didn't do that the first few times we played.
No, it was really fun. You got that Denethor's Folly like 3 times.
You still remember that card, don't you?
I remember that card.
That card was dumb and awesome.
Especially if you play it fucking 3 times in a game.
Yeah, it was amazing. And totally broken. Literally broken.
Literally broken.
I'll come over here to your side, see
All
what's
right.
going on down yonder.
Well, shit.
Down yonder.
Alright, I'm gonna take an army movement.
I hope your guys trip while they move.
I hope your guys trip.
I hope they fall over.
Standing still. No. 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 Alright, so I'm gonna move these guys to here.
He's moving some men from Minas Morgul, leaving it unprotected, to North.
I don't know about unprotected.
How do you even say that?
Ithilien.
Ithilien. No, it's unprotected.
Well,
You get one more army movement, right?
there's an army on every. Yeah, I do.
Oh, he's
They're moving from Cardioland to South Arid Luin.
the craptastic army of bullshit, as they've been dubbed.
Fantastic army of bullshit.
Okay. Alright, let's see here.
Chop.
Alright, well. I'm going to play the Swords, muster action die, Swords of Eriador. Recruit 1, man, I clearly need to go to the bathroom again. Recruit 1 northern unit, regular or elite in the Shire. We'll do an elite in the Shire here. And a dwarven elite in Ered Luin, or regular, but we're obviously going to go with an elite, and that's in Ered Luin. Ered Luin, right here. Whatever. You know you like it. You know you like it.
That's my favorite boo that I've ever heard. With the
long ew. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Good luck.
Alright, so now we are going to take another army movement die. We are going to move
right in between.
These guys are in the Tower Hills.
Yeah, now I can't get over there. Can I?
You can't get over where?
To the Greyhaven. Have you blocked off Greyhaven? I mean, not really. Not convenient.
Well, I mean, you can.
I think I have a card that's going to help me. Hold on.
Cool. My other movement is going to be taking these guys up to here.
Oh, I need a companion for that. That's dumb.
It's your turn.
You're stupid. This thing's dumb. Okay. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. That only works this season. 4, 3. Let's see here. What will I do with my turn?
Some stupid waste of time, probably.
Most likely, yes. That's my goal.
That's my goal.
Alright, let's see. Dwarves are not at war yet. Huh. Range has moved 0 spots, and I have 1 corruption. And I forgot to reveal and say I healed 1 last turn, which was really stupid of me. I'll do that next turn. I gotta learn that the hard way, or else I won't learn it. Okay. I'm gonna go and I'm going to use.
I would say you've definitely gotten a hang of the fellowship movement and like managing corruption.
Yeah. I feel like I'm pretty good there for sure.
I always had a fucking terrible time with that. Whenever I moved to fellowship, I'd just get like 8 corruption and just terrifiedly leave them there.
All right. Rohan's gonna get mustered to war. Rohan's at war. Your turn.
Okay.
Throw some popcorn in.
Good luck, don't slap. Alright, I'm taking the character action die.
Sure you are.
And I'm going to move these guys into Osgiliath.
Did he cheat while I was out of the room?
Yes.
I figured as much.
We have to figure out how. Well, actually, I guess they're still there. We're gonna fight.
You're attacking Osgiliath.
Yes.
Alright, so now what happens is Gondor is immediately activated, and because he's attacking, they move.
Do you get...
Oh no, you're not. You're only active.
We're not in Gondor.
Yeah, you're not sieging. Right? Yeah, you're doing a siege. I think
So I don't think...
rules.
Yeah.
It's actually on the small player aid.
I think you definitely... I think you get activated if you attack, but you can't move
Let's
from the
see.
attack.
Every time an army containing units of that nation is attacked. Activating. A region of a nation is entered by... you're not entering a region that's mine, though, so they are not activated. But they do advance every time an army containing units of that nation is attacked.
Okay, so they're not activated, but
Oh.
they're down 1.
Remember that when a nation army is attacked, that nation becomes active immediately. So yeah, they
so
they
they're
do.
both. So
Yep.
they're down 1 and
Yeah,
active.
down 1 and active. Thank you very much. You're doing your job. You're mustering me to war. And like, we didn't know. Nobody from the Fellowship came to Gondor and was like, yo, Gondor, we have this ring we need to get rid of. No, instead it was like Gondor's hanging out and everybody's like, oh, let's just attack them. And they're like, oh shit, and their guard's down. And that's why I don't have lots of extra units there. So like, just following the canon of the Tolkien literature, if I had gotten somebody that knew of the ring's existence into Minas Tirith, I could have then brought more troops into it. But because I did not, I have failed. And as the story will unfold, I'm now going to suffer some terrible losses. But at least I'm now aware of your plans.
Probably.
I'm not even at
you
war
might
yet,
not
though.
even suffer terrible losses, to be honest.
I actually cannot even add troops to any Gondor army yet. Even during this attack, it's not enough for me to wake up and say, oh shit, the Shadowplayer's going to totally jack me up right now. Alright, here we go.
Cool, so you get 2 dice. I get 5 and 3 rerolls.
That's fair. Let me see if I want to use a combat card. All right, so we're getting to our first combat that you've seen in this game. An hour and a half, maybe close to 2 hours in. And freaked out for a second, thought I didn't unmute the mic. That would have been a total fail on my part. And so on the bottom of each card is special stuff we can do during combat to each other. Every card has this. So you can forfeit the top half of the game effect for the bottom half of the combat effect before each round of combat if you choose to do so. So
this is attack under here, right? 3?
No.
What is that?
That's movement.
That's movement?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the bottom number is how many dice they give you, and the middle number is their leadership, of how much they add as a unit.
Oh, the Witch King is 2, so actually I get...
As a unit, he counts as 2 units. Think.
Oh.
Maybe that is the leadership. Check the book. Rule check. We'll sit down and you look through it, and I'll sit by you and look at my combat cards. Just don't look at my cards while I'm looking at them.
For sure.
Don't cheat. Gotta watch this guy.
This is a specific rule.
He will stab you in the back. That's why he plays Shadow.
I'll also stab you in the front. That's why I play Shadow.
He pretty much just stab you,
I'm very stabby.
which is why he plays Shadow. That part doesn't work.
Okay, so... leadership.
I like this one. Alright.
Okay, yeah, so I get 2 rerolls from the Witch King.
Okay, cool. Good thing we always played that way.
And my movement is infinite. Ha!
Yeah, infinity move. Yes, we all know he's a Nazgul. Yeah, this card is so specific.
That's too bad. Alright, let's fight. You using a card?
It's a really cool one. Yes, I am using a card. So I'll give you a rundown on combat cards here. This is the bottom half, this is the top. The top half is the game effect that you can forfeit to use the bottom half, which is the combat effect here. If this camera would just cooperate and focus on this. And so this has a special effect, and on the bottom there is a number, and that decides who goes first. Sorry, we're trying, come on, focus. There we go, almost. Almost.
Alright, I am gonna play a card.
Almost. Nah, alright.
So, and then the Witch King's ability is I get to draw another card.
Whatever, your card's done. And my card speed is 3. What is your card speed?
3.
Alright.
You're defending.
I'm the defending, so the defender wins ties. There's numbers in the very bottom left corner that indicate which card goes first, and then the tied defender does, because they're the better player. My card says that the shadow player rolls a maximum of 3 dice during their combat roll.
Cool.
So instead of 5 dice and 3 rerolls, you get 4 rerolls. You get 3 dice and 3 rerolls.
Cool. So I'm actually going to sacrifice 2 of my rerolls to add 1 to all dice in my combat roll.
All right, cool. So now what's happened? So this is where combat gets really fun in this game. All right. So normally what would happen is Alec would roll 5 dice with 4 rerolls, 2 for the Lich King and 1 for each Nazgul present. Those are the gray figures that represent leaders. The Nazgul's a companion, and the Witch King's a companion, and a Nazgul. He's complicated. So he gets 4 rerolls and 5 dice. But my card said he only gets 3 dice, so now he's down to 3. And then his card let him sacrifice 2 leadership, which is 2 rerolls, to add 1 to all his rolls. Since he had 4 rerolls total, he loses 2, right? Which gives you 2 rerolls.
No, because after your card, I only have 3 rerolls. Okay. So I gave up 2, and so now I have 1.
Because of the order of the cards, that's very important. This is actually one of the rare, where order is extremely important. He only gets 1 reroll because of the way the order of the cards goes. I get 2 dice and no rerolls because I only have 2 dudes in that region. In Oscliffe, there's only 2 weak little peons here.
Am I having a stroke?
I don't know, you smell toast? Oh, it's probably popcorn.
Oh, it's popcorn.
Yeah, it's the popcorn. Finish this up. Put that on camera, you fool. Alright. So now we're going to roll out. Now, here's another thing, interesting fact. is that Alec will only hit on 6s the first round of combat because I am in a fortified area.
Yeah. Well, 5s and 6s because my card.
Yeah, 5s and 6s because his card, normally only 6s. And the fortified areas are these little gray forts. There's only like 3 or 4 on the whole map. So luckily, I'm in one. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Let's roll this out. So he has 1 hit. He gets his 1 reroll. Alright, so he only has 1 hit. So one of my little my Gondorians, 1 Gondorian lives, 1 Gondorian perishes. Luckily,
One of mine.
that 1 Gondor that died took 1 out. Like, he's like, this orc will die, and they stabbed each other in the face. Look,
Face stab.
his guy goes back to the reinforcement area, which, wow, he's done a good job at mustering all those on the map, as he has no more real units to muster. My Gondorian dude dies forever. He gets buried in the sand. So,
Bye.
that's what happens there. His unit can come back, mine cannot. Sucks.
Alright.
And now we go to round 2 of combat, which I immediately evade and retreat and say, holy shit, the shadow is coming! Get into the damn fort! Right? So that guy runs away and warns everybody that shit is hitting the fan. Right on.
Your turn.
My turn! Alright. That's the old combat card that needs to be discarded. Good job on that. I totally forgot. That just wrecked my whole thing now. Alright, what am I doing? That's a dumb card. These aren't gonna help me. And then I can do that, which is not helpful either. Okay, so I have an event dice left and a muster/army die. I can do either a muster or an army action or an event action right now, or use a ring and change a die if I like. I think I'm gonna go and
You should change some die.
I'm gonna muster.
You should use one of those rings.
I'm gonna muster some Rohinians.
Rohinians.
Some Rohinians join the forces here. So 2 regular Rohinians get mustered to Helm's Deep and Edoras.
I'm gonna take a muster die.
Muster die from Alec.
2 regular.
I should change the text that we'll be right back since we're actually back. Continue your turn.
Oh, that's all good. It's your turn now. I just mustered 2.
Alright. Cool, my turn now. I'm gonna use an event die. I'm playing event card. I'm gonna play Elven Rope. Elven Rope adds the 0 to the pool of magic tokens for when I throw the ring into Mount Doom, which will happen.
Nice.
For
I'm
sure.
gonna take my last character event die, and I'm going to move into Minas Tirith.
And I'll siege up. So what he's done is he's attacked Minas Tirith, which then puts Gondor to war. And as an option, since I'm in a siege, I'm in a stronghold, I can then siege up, which is why we move the units over here to signify that these units are actually sieged up. And the dice tower is not blocking that. You can totally see right here, my dudes. He's moving his guys into army markers now, which represent those armies on the map. So they're kind of like pointers. If you code it all, it's like a variable. It's a way to think about it. But he's like pretty much bound these guys to box 2. This represents that army right here. And then his other army, he moved into box 3, and now he's moving 1 into box 1. Because he has so many freaking stupid units on the stupid map. Were they there? Are you sure that's where they're at?
Oh, they're in Minas Tirith.
Are you sure they're not over here in Andras?
I'm sure. Unless that wins me the game.
Fun fact, I actually put an army there once, right? On that one weird game we had where I went all around the
Yeah,
map.
you ran out here and tried to come take Orthonac.
Yeah. Then we had another game where he tried to siege Minas Tirith and I just left. I was like, have it. This place sucks.
Have it.
And it was a really cool game, but I lost it.
That really fucked me though.
He was not ready for that.
Because I just ended up with like a huge, massive army over here that had no reason to be there.
And he couldn't summon him anymore because he had locked him up, kind of like you did now. But this time he's way more thoughtful in how he did it.
Yeah, I was very specific about it this time.
Very, very spot on. He was.
We're drawing.
Yeah, we're drawing, and I'm choosing to declare, not reveal, but to declare the ring's location, and Lorien is still there, and that will allow me to heal one final corruption off, putting the corruption back at 0 within the ring. Okay, wow, that's a game changer.
Discarding one.
I'm not discarding any because I use my cards because I'm good. Alex a bad player and he has to discard his cards. You did not have to leave a dice in there.
Oh, I know.
You choose not to. Just saying.
I did.
Why'd you do that? You didn't have to do that.
Just for fun.
Oh, the tower's dying again.
Jimmy broke it this time. It wasn't my fault.
We break the tower often. Oh, lost one of my rolls. Let me re-roll this one. I didn't see it. I don't know what it was. Now it's a character action die. Shit. Alright. No, just kidding. That's great.
That's great.
That's great.
Love character action.
Oh, look, we have 2 Will of the West. It's my first Will of the West die I'm going to use right away. So these cards are awesome. I already have a strategy. Pretty much, if I'm stuck here and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do this turn, it either means that my cards all fell apart or Alec did something that really jacked up my strategy. But this time, that hasn't happened yet because I get to go first because I'm a better player and I'm the good guys and they always get to go first. And I'm going to go and play and use this die as an army movement die. And I'm going to move 2 armies into Helm's Deep like this.
No, you can't move them from there.
Oh, okay. He's right. I can't do that. Who's in Helm's Deep? Just these guys?
Yeah.
Whatever the starting is?
Uh-huh.
I think that's right. Yeah. No, actually it was like this. There's only one guy that starts here.
Didn't you muster someone else there?
Maybe. Yeah, I did. I mustered. You're right. That's correct. You are absolutely correct. I mustered here and here. Alright, so I'm going to move this army here and this army here instead. Like that. Okay. Had to change it up there because I didn't notice. There's a little
Sliver.
a little nipple of land that separates this. It's like, if you go like that, you can't tell. I think there's this really good video of this game on Shut Up and Sit Down, where they actually, I think they mentioned this mountain, where like somebody accidentally moved through the mountain.
I think it's this one.
This one here? Oh yeah, that they just zipped right out on. Yeah, for sure. Cool. Alright, that was my turn. It's your turn now. I have all the companions in the world. Let's go, let's dance. Come on, what you got? Bring it, bring it. Bring it!
So many options. Fuck.
Yeah, that's right, you are. Whoops, wrong one, sorry.
I am gonna take a character action die. Is that the best idea?
What are you gonna do? He's trying to think. I've messed up his plans. See, he doesn't know what's going on now. He's like, what the hell are those Rohinians doing with their horses?
Why is that happening?
Why have they not? Why did they just leave Helm's Deep? In this part of the movie, you'd be very confused watching. You'd be like, wait.
It's like, this is our last stronghold. Let's leave it!
Gandalf showed up and said, everybody, meet me in this open field over here with Aragorn.
It's like, yo, this castle
Yeah.
smells musty.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in here.
Yeah.
Probably got black mold and shit.
It's actually Gandalf the White showed up with Boromir and Strider and said, hey, let's all meet in this open field randomly.
Chaw, bro.
Abandon the towns and cities. Meet me in the open field. Meet me in the open field of Westment. Westment is where it's at. And what really happened is Gandalf has like our favorite beer in Westment, and the whole thing was just a gag to drink a pint that he really enjoys. Westment Ale, Westment Christmas Ale specifically, is one of Gandalf's favorite beverages.
That's what he wants you to think. The actual reason is he has problems using the restroom in public places, and so he actually has a small house in the West Met that he needs to take a
It's actually West Eminent.
West Met.
West Eminent.
Okay, so it is my turn though. I did do some shit. I'm going to move a character action die and siege, or well, attack the Grey Havens. Not sure if you're in a sieging mood or not.
Oh, now we're at the sieging phase of the game, which is really, I think, that's like actual phase. There's like this arc that happens every time, where it's like a build-up, a roaming period, and then like a siege period. Ugh. All right, my turn.
Yeesh.
Do I get to go now?
Yeesh.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm gonna go and do something interesting here. I wish I could tell you what I'm thinking, but then Alec hears what I'm thinking.
Ha!
Which, maybe we use the headset or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. The earmuffs. Okay. Alright. Here's what's going on. The popcorn's on the island in there. We're gonna go and we're gonna muster 2 more Rohinians. I think. So I'm gonna use a muster action die. And we'll summon 2 Rohinians from over here. Yes, indeed. 2 Rohinians. Regular Rohinians. Just plain old Rohan coming to hang. Alright. And they're gonna go to Eteros and Helm's Deep. You didn't like that?
What?
Nothing? Oh, you got popcorns. Popcorns. Indeed. Oh.
Alright, what happened while I was gone?
You cook good? I've never used a sensor to cook popcorn at microwave before. It's good. Oh, I summoned a Rohinian here in Helm's Deep and another one in Eteros.
Awesome. Love that. Cool, I'm going to use character action die, but I'm attacking the Grey Haven.
Pass. Alright, so I get 2 die
And a reroll.
and a reroll because I have 2 units. Even though this is an elite and it counts as 2 units, it only represents 1 combat dice. He just has 2 hit points. So I get 2 combat dice and a reroll. I will probably be using a card. This one's very important.
Ah, I want that card for later. That's the worst. You ever play a card for a battle phase and then later you realize that you needed that card for your strategy?
Okay. Yes, I've done that. I've done that many times.
I do that all the fucking time.
Alright, I'm playing combat card.
How not?
Okay, cool. My speed doesn't matter, but it is 6. I'm playing the Shield Wall. Before you remove casualties inflicted by your opponent's combat roll and leader reroll, if your opponent scored 2 or more hits, cancel 1 hit.
Cool.
This card
So I
gets-
have to get 4 to wipe you out.
Yeah, if you get 3, then I'm also... Yes, correct, 4. Yes,
Yeah.
you need 4 to wipe me out. I get a leader reroll and 2 rerolls. Or, yeah, I get 1 reroll with a leader and 2 actual rolls. And you get a lot more stuff.
I get 5 and 5.
No. Yes, because that stupid
Saruman.
dude is there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so another side rule that is weird is that if Saruman, this dude, if this douche wizard,
Douche Wizard.
if douche wizard is an Orthonac on the map,
Band name called it. Douche Wizard.
douche wizard, yes, that's another band name. These guys are actually gray and count as leaders, even though they're still red. These become leaders when the stupid douche wizard is on the map. So he does get a lot of rerolls, which is very easy for the Free People's player to forget.
Yeah.
Which is where I try to call him out, like, you don't get any rerolls, those guys suck. And he's like, no, actually, I do. Go ahead with your stupid crap.
Nothing.
Good deal, and do all of your rerolling.
2.
2 hits.
So that's only 1 hit, right?
Correct. You have 1 hit. And he only hits on 6s because I'm in a stronghold. So he has 2 hits with 2 6s, but because of my combat card, I reduce that to 1 hit. Now, I roll my 2 dice, and I get 2 hits. I don't even need to use my reroll. My guys are so good. These are elite elves. Which one has perished.
Actually. Well.
So now what happens is I replace the 1 hit with my elite, and my elite gets buried in the sand and dies. Correct? Yes.
Yeah.
From the reserve, we've rule checked that
Yeah,
recently.
yeah.
That's how that works. Ugh. And then if there's no reserves, I think you can trade from the grave site, and then if there's none, then you're just screwed, right?
Did you get that guy from the reserves?
I did. I pulled him from the reserve, and I discarded the other dude, which I believe is correct.
There was already a Northern or an elf dead?
No, there wasn't. Yeah, this is where the rules get really, really weird about combat and stuff. Let's have a seat on the rules couch, which is what this is now called. The rules futon of awesomeness. Rules futon of awesomeness.
And casting.
And casting. Right, exactly. Moving Nazgul and minions. Are you? Let's see, recruiting troops, combat, battle resolution, removing casualties. Replace one elite unit with a regular unit of the same nation. When replacing an elite unit with a regular one, the regular unit can be taken from the previous casualties, if any. Otherwise, the player takes the replacement from the available reinforcements if able. Any elite units thus replaced by Free People's players are placed among the dead.
Because I don't think you...
If no regular units are available in either, then the elite unit cannot be replaced and is eliminated completely without further effect.
But that's not what happened, right? Because you had...
Oh, so it's saying to actually replace it from the reserves, so take them
So
out.
this goes like to the
Into no
side.
man's
Because
land.
if we just put it in there, then you lose 2 instead of 1.
But he actually represents, but then I gain 1, so it's like I only really lose 1. I think he dies. I think that's
Well,
legit.
no, because then you literally lose 2 from him.
Yeah,
going
that's
over there.
just life. That's how it is. That's the actual rule, man. For sure, that's how it works.
I thought we figured out a more fair way
No,
for
you
this.
first start with the dead, and if you can't, you have to go to reserves. And if you can't, then he just flat out dies completely.
I thought it was like we pull him off to the side, and then one of those dies.
Now,
we
I could
replace
choose to lose this guy instead. I have the option, since
Okay.
there's 2 there. I could have killed this guy instead and left the elite here. But I want the extra dice roll. That's a penalty. That's a choice that I get to make.
it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's crappy.
We're sieging again.
I retreat. I'm just kidding. You can't retreat. So, I get 2 and a reroll.
You can retreat to your Western Isles, you elf.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do.
Huh? What the fuck this?
That doesn't apply. Okay, I'm gonna use this card. I'm playing a card. I got a new combat card to play here. I'm gonna play this. This camera focus is better. Hey, don't look. I'm trying to show them what I'm doing, you cheater.
Alright, I'm not playing anything.
I gotta cut my fingernails. Look at that. That's some nail right there. It's not that long. It's not. You're not playing anything? I'm playing Confusion, which is every unmodified die result of 1 in the Shadow player's combat roll scores 1 hit against the Shadow army, and they're locked and you can't use them for later rerolls. Sucks to be you. I hope you roll all once. Go Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes all the way.
So this one and a hit. And then I reroll.
It's only for the combat roll that counts for too, so it doesn't count here.
Oh, okay. Another hit. Counter that shit.
2 hits, so yeah, he's got it. That's it. They're wiped out. But they do go down fighting.
Why are you rolling 3?
I don't know, because I saw 3 guys rerolling. Sucks because I had a hit.
You have a hit.
And I reroll. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Hey, they might have died, but they died fighting. Now they all go to the Sands of Death. As you watch, this will get more and more dead bodies on it.
I get 2 points.
Attack a little.
This becomes.
I'll throw this on the rules futon. So I'm gonna block the dead here.
Nice.
That's the dead right there. The dead.
And
people.
the L's moved down, right? Twice?
Yeah, 2 attacks. Yeah, good catch up on that. Thanks. Appreciate you.
It's alright, I really just need all your peoples to be at war.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so you get your last turn, your last action die.
Yeah.
In the rule book, it's not, we call these turns, like each die that we use, but in the rule book, these are just part of a smaller phase of an actual game turn. So if you're following along and you're super confused why we keep calling these turns, it's just what we do. It's not actually, if you follow the rules, a turn is spending all of these dice back and forth. All right, a little clarity there. My turn, huh? Or my combat dice action phase. See, it's way easier to say turn. All right, I'm gonna go and play. Yeah, I am gonna do that. I'm doing Path of Woes. I'm gonna use Will the West die to play Path of Woes, which lets me move any Free People's Army from any Rohan region, including a stronghold under siege, directly to Minas Tirith. Or if a Shadow player controls or is besieging Minas Tirith, move the army to a region adjacent to Minas Tirith instead. The destination and region must be free for purposes of army movement. Alright, so all these mofos from her can go to a region adjacent. So they're clearly going to go into... let's go here. Since there's a fort.
Good choice.
No, I'm going down here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get sandwiched between box 3 and box... Both of these giant armies are right over here, and they're kind of freaking me out. I also feel like I'm kind of helping him, because he's kind of unit locked right now. And so if I kill off those armies, he'll be able to respawn them in other areas of interest.
That's what the Grey Havens was. I just needed those troops somewhere else. I happened to be in the way.
So, yeah. That's another thing to keep in mind when you're playing Free Peoples, is that the more you fight the Shadow player, the more you unlock unit, because he'll do this. He'll run out of units, and then he gets screwed, and then he fights you and gets them back.
I just end up burning him.
Oh,
Which is also bad, because when I burn units, he burns units too. Even if it's at a slow rate. Most of the battles we do, he's in a stronghold.
So I have 2 action dice left, and Alec has 6 left. So this is going to be loads of fun. Loads of fun. Lots of spectatorship.
Alright.
Westmint is no longer lit. Gandalf's like, here's the real reason I sent you here. I'm going to take you yonder, fools.
Alright, I'm going to take an army movement die.
Was lit.
And I'm going to move 3 into color gear. We're going to battle there.
Alright, here's cool. This lone Peligir Gondor dude is going to defend and going to live and outlast this terrible... I only have 1 card left, dude.
Oh, that's wild. Every time I play a card, I can draw one with the Witch King. Well, I guess it doesn't apply this time, but...
For combat, right?
Yeah, only for combat,
Only for combat. That's cool. Not.
So I get 5 and 2.
Whatever. Sure you do.
And I only hit on 6.
Yes.
Boom, he's dead.
He is dead. He did not last like I thought he would, and he didn't even hit. Caught him sleeping.
Caught him sleeping.
Bury him in the sand. The dead.
And that's 1 more victory point.
I'm gonna do some sorting. The Gondor tombs are over here. You get to just pass. Do another stupid turn. I'll just live over here.
Alright. I'm gonna use this as an army movement die.
So this is the elf grave site over here. The pile of elves, the pile of Gondorians.
I'm gonna move this guy from Venus to the Lost March. And I'm gonna move Army 3 to Lambton. Which essentially why I'm doing this is to lock up all his respawn spaces for Gondor.
So I can't bring any of these Gondor units on, which I have 6 regular Gondor units, 4 elite and 3 leaders. They are the largest reinforcement army I have, and he's being a dick, essentially.
Oh, you want him gone?
Yeah, it blocks the shot.
I just wanted to share.
Yeah, I know. I'll walk over there. I don't get as many turns as you do, so it works out good for me.
Cool.
This layout just happened to we didn't plan to put the Shadow Army on that side, but it works out better, I think. Maybe not, because then I could just sit down after my turn and walk around the game each turn. Maybe we'll switch it next time. Then
Yeah, actually we should switch it.
Yeah, we need to get more cameras too and figure out how to like do that. But actually, with a remote, I can change it. Okay, enough AV talk. Let's get back into War of the Ring. Character action die. I moved that motherfucker. That editing was awesome on that F word right there. I think that's
Nailed it.
biological editing. Correct. Ring moves to position 1, coming in hot. About to win the game. He missed, didn't see it. Ring lives. Ring goes in the action die goes in the box for the hunt.
Sure.
Represents that I've exposed and risked the ring. Now he will hit on 5s and 6s should I choose to move the ring again, which I may or may not do. Your turn.
I'm gonna take an army movement.
Yeah,
I'm going to
move that army.
attack all Amroth.
Okay, we siege up. Dal Amroth sieges up. That's Gondor. They're already at war. GG.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna go and use this last final character action die. I'm gonna save that. And move the ring again. So goes out there.
5 and 6.
5 and 6, single die. See what you get.
Damn.
Nothing. Ring moves. Ring should have moved first again. I'm really bad at that. Not that it really matters, but it matters.
Fuck it.
Alright, now I'm on a turn, so back to the rule futon for me. I'll hang out and play sound effects. And I changed it now. Westament was lit. It's no longer lit. It was. If you're tuning in now and you're wondering why it says Westament was lit, you won't know. Ever. But it was at one time. Unless you're watching this on VOD.
Alright, I'm gonna discard a card and draw.
We're watching the bad shadow player take bad turns right now. What's laugh? Is this laugh? No, I think that's boo. No, that's boo. Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play another event.
Do it.
The Black Captain commands. Play if the Witch King is in play. You may either recruit 2 Nazgul in the region containing the Witch King, or move any or all of the Nazgul. Then you may move or attack with an army containing the Witch King.
Why do you want to win? I'm so confused right now.
Why do you want to win?
What is this nonsense?
Alright, so I'm gonna move some Nazgul to start. These 3 are going here.
I have a feeling I'm going to be rolling some dice. I'm totally getting some blood in the shot with my arm here.
and then I'm gonna attack Minas Tirith with the Witch King's army because of that card.
Oh, it's actually Grey Havens. It's plural. There's multiple havens there. I would say haven singular. There we go. Cool. You're attacking Minas Tirith? Minas Tirith? MT?
Yeah.
Alright. 5 and reroll. What up?
Alright, I'm gonna play. Oh, no, I'm not. I need that card.
Haha. Play it. You might draw another one.
Not that card. There's only one of those.
You don't need it. It's a crappy card. Now we know there's only one. Somebody Google it. Figure out what it is. Help me win. Scrolling down right here.
Cool. I'm gonna
Right
play
here.
this card. Any cards for you?
Nope.
Any Minas Tirith? Okay, cool. They are terrible. If the Nazgul leadership is 1 or more, you can forfeit 1 point of Nazgul leadership to add 1 to all dice in your leader reroll.
So you're forfeiting a point.
I'm forfeiting 1 point, so I only get 4 instead of 5.
Okay.
And so I hit on 5 and 6s for the leader, and just 6s for initial.
Okay.
Nothing.
0 hits. 0 hits, everybody.
4 rerolls, just need 5s and 6s. 1, 5. I hit 1 hit!
1 hit.
1 freaking hit.
Yeah. Push one of those green ones. There you go.
There you go.
You just leave it, throw it on the ground or someplace. It's fine. It's gonna fall off again.
Sure it'll-
Alright, 5. Ooh, that dice spun a lot too. Ooh, 3 hits. 3 hits, and I get 1 reroll, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
3 hits.
It's
And you got 1 hit. 1 hit from Gondor. This Gondor guy perishes and gets reduced down to another Gondor.
just 3.
I actually think it's mandatory that you do the elite first too. That you can't just pick off small. I have to double check that next time.
Okay.
Good. I think the way I was
Like
reading
there's a down
now that
date.
I'm rereading those rules, I think it says like if an elite is involved in the battle, boop,
Yeah.
boop, 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 boop,
That would kind of make sense.
boop, 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 boop. All right.
Alright, and then I get a muster.
Did you remove your dead guys?
Yeah.
All 3 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not gonna sacrifice somebody to go again?
No.
Listen out. They see me rolled and they hatin'. Some chameleonaire there for you. That's what's up. Trying to catch me rotten shadow. Trying to catch me rotten shadow. There's a lot of farts on the stream now. The fart, but we need to have more farts though. More fart sound effects, I think. I looked up wet fart. I was trying to find like a really good one. I just make my own. It both my mouth and my butt.
Okay, so I'm gonna muster. Fuck. I don't know.
You're gonna muster fuck?
Muster fuck.
Is that a unit type of yours? Because yeah, I think most of your guys
muster
are
fuck.
fucks.
Alright, so I'm gonna muster 2 elite in Orthonac.
Okay.
Third place is the Reggies.
There's a checkbox when you export VODs to YouTube that says, "Is this for children?" It doesn't say it's immature. The YouTube one's like, "Is this video intended for kids?" It's like, nah. Nah.
No, it is not.
Alright, my turn?
No, that's only nice.
Yeah, it means it's my turn. Kinda.
Kinda.
Don't forget you gotta leave a dice in there now because you're bad. Alright, let's draw some kids. Oh yeah. Another one. we're gonna do this round, then take another break. But for fun, on this next break that we do after this round ends, we're gonna do a little reflection moment where I'm gonna wear the headset and walk out of the room, and Al's gonna talk about his strategy for the game, then we'll swap. Al's gonna put on. We have a sound deafening headset for monitoring the stream.
That's a good
idea.
idea.
And we're gonna trade it off and do some retrospectives into the microphone, sit down on the rules futon, and talk about what we're actually trying to plan and plot on the game here. That way, everybody watching, and if you're watching this on VOD, you can get some inside intel, because it's really, there's this whole card element that we can't really talk about on the video while we're both in the room, and that'll help solve that problem. This is our first stream of this game. I don't think I've ever seen anybody live stream this game either before, so hopefully it's pretty unique for you, and we're trying to figure it out as we play.
No one's that fucking crazy.
So bear with us here, but there'll be more of these videos too, so if you're watching it on VOD or on YouTube later, check us out on Twitch at twitch.tv/outsidermedia. Alright, I'm gonna roll my dice, and we have 2 character dice, a wet fart, 3 character dice, and 2 Will of the West is what I have, and a fart. That's what I'm going with here. Luckily I got the Will of the West dice I needed.
It's the only game where every time we both roll, we're like, damn it.
Yeah, right? Oh, it's never what you want to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to... How am I going to do this? What's underneath me here? Nothing. Luckily, Rohan's at war, otherwise I wouldn't even legally be able to be in this space right now. I didn't check that, but yeah. The elves are at war.
No, you can be in that space.
By now. The elves are definitely at war.
Rohan?
Yeah, no, they can go there. Yeah, because they're friendly.
The elves aren't at
Right,
war.
you're right. That's totally wrong. Yeah, I'm getting sloppy here.
The elves aren't at war yet.
All right, mustering some rows, some little row bros. Get my row bros out. They see
Robo-bros?
me coming. They hating. I'm gonna do a leader and a regular unit in these 2 locations here.
Do you have to put them separately?
Yeah, they can't be in the same spot, I think.
But even if it's a leader and
Or can they go in the same?
no, 2 different friendly and 3 settlements.
Yep, 2 different friendly and free settlements. You can do 2 leaders in 2 different friendly and free settlements, though. I forgot about that. I might do that instead of the regular here. There, we'll do that. We'll do 2 leaders. The leader can't exist on its own, though.
So
another rule.
So the muster
The leader
rules
can never be alone.
For
For the free people.
Yeah.
It's another asymmetrical thing. All right, yeah, that was a muster for sure. What were you gonna say about musters? You can talk about that?
The mechanics of it are weird to me. They don't necessarily make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, it's definitely complicated. There's a whole muster game going on for sure. All right, your turn to do your deal. Do your deal.
Do your dance at the Space Jam.
All right. Come on and slam.
If you wanna jam.
And if you do want to jam, tomorrow morning is our game jam stream.
Good segue. Dude, that was good.
It was natural.
It was really
You
impressive.
started singing Space Jam, and I started talking about our game jam show. If you don't know what a game jam is, you should definitely tune back in at 11 o'clock Saturday. In about 12 hours from now. Just look at your watch, whatever time it is. 12 hours from now, we're doing game jams. Unless this is a VOD, in which case, if you try, that's probably not going to work out for you. Alright,
I'm gonna take an army movement.
it is. I think I break the 4th wall VOD a lot on screen because I talk like it's a VOD even though it's live.
Mm-hmm. With that army movement, I'll be taking these guys to Osgiliath. These guys to Daggerlad.
Yeah, sure you are. You do whatever you gotta do.
I am.
You only got 1 dice in that hunt box, right?
Yep.
Shoot, I reckon. Okay. And you're at 4 victory points. You need 6 more to win. I need 4 to win. I'm at 0. And the ring is about halfway.
Well, yeah, I guess you do have 2 more.
Maybe
moves.
far. Never mind. It's really far away. It's really far away.
You've only moved like 5 spaces.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go and do a an army movement. With the Will of the West die, I'm going to sack it for army, and I'm going to move these guys to here, and I'm going to actually pull these dudes back into here.
That's right.
Yep. I know it is.
Yeah.
You tell me twice. Okay. Your turn.
I'm gonna take another army movement.
So with an army movement dice, you can move 2 armies 1 spot, but you cannot move 1 army 2 spots because it represents actual like time passing and traveling and stuff.
Alright.
You can't make people actually faster than they're capable of being, so that makes sense.
Here.
If you think about it that way. Oh, you're reinforcing that stupid bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Your turn. No. 5-second rule, people. It's real.
I'm gonna use a character action die. Character action die. I'm gonna do so with a character action die, you can move an army once with a leader in it or a companion, and they're all gonna come in here like that.
Oh.
Now it's your turn.
You know what's wild?
What?
It's not even gonna fucking matter.
Yeah, well.
I'm playing an event card.
No, you're not.
Yep.
Shut up.
Alright.
Continue.
Alright. Grond, Hammer of the Underworld. If the Witch King is in play and is with a shadow army besieging a stronghold, attack that stronghold. The siege lasts for 3 combat rounds instead of 1. During the first round, the Free People's player cannot use a combat card unless a companion is in the battle.
Play if the Witch King is in play and is with a shadow army besieging a stronghold.
That's Minas Tirith, baby.
Attack Minas Tirith and siege lasts for 3 combat rounds instead of 1. This is exactly what you just told me.
Mm-hmm.
Broken.
Huh?
Freaking broken.
Alright.
Broken.
Let's get this thing cracking. I might play a card.
That was supposed to be a boo. Just imagine you heard a boo. How come I can't remember what colors are what? Alright, laughing is green, green is laughter. Got it. Okay. I don't get to play a combat card, so you.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
Alright. I'm going to play Swarm of Bats. Cancel the effects of the combat card played by the Free People's player. If the Free People's player did not play a card,
What the?
add 1 to all dice in your leader reroll.
Wait, that's not even fair! I wasn't allowed to play one! What a combo!
What a combo.
Wow, that is like...
Okay, so I just get
Oh!
a hit on 5 and 6 for leader reroll.
Oh, air horning yourself on that. That's insane.
Combo.
That
Alright,
is insane.
cool. You always play a card when I play that card. It's so irritating, so I have to...
I'm so mad at you right now. I'm so not happy.
So I'm doing 5 and 5, and I hit on 6s for the first one and 5 and 6s for the second one, and then we do 2 more rounds of combat after that with no sacrificing.
Yep. That's what you gotta do.
Brutus!
Miss!
Nothing.
Did you hit on 5s and 6s though?
Only on the reroll.
Oh, on the
so
reroll.
on this I will hit on 5 and 6s.
Nope.
Ooh, 3.
That is really not good for Minas Tirith, which only has 5 actual unit HP on it right now.
I know, we got 2 more rounds of combat left. This is my fucking city, son.
I gotta take some dudes out now. 5 and 1 reroll. Boys, it's time to hit on 5s and 6s.
Nothing!
I almost have a Yahtzee. I have 4 3s and 1 2.
Super difficult roll. Helps you nothing here.
So 3, these 3 amigos of Gondor are dead. They have died, and nobody hit. It's like nobody in Gondor knew how to do combat.
Yeah.
And now we do 3 more rounds, right?
Yeah.
2 more rounds. 2 more. Let's go. Let's dance. What you got? Don't hit. Please don't hit.
Nothing.
Nothing. They're alive. They're living. Come on, Gondor.
They're Still alive.
Still alive. No hits. Oh, what now?
This game is garbage.
Alright. Now I only get 2 dice and 1 reroll. Nothing. Nothing. Oh my gosh. It's like, it's like a Star Wars Stormtrooper battle right now, where everyone's blasting away. What's funny is watching New Hope last night, and we always make fun of the Stormtroopers for having bad aim, and Obi-Wan's like, talking about the Sandcrawler getting shot up, and he's all like, look, you can tell this wasn't sand people because of how precise the aim is. This was definitely Imperial Stormtroopers. He like calls out how good they are at their aim, and I'm like,
yeah.
dude,
Well, that's a relative statement. That just means the Sandtroopers are that
I was
bad.
like, someone's got to clip this because Obi-Wan is full of shit. Yeah, it just means they're worse aim, right? I mean, how can you tell bad from bad though? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, ugh. Anyway.
All right, this is the last.
Last round here, folks. Sorry to derail. Like we got really off.
Oh, dude.
They're dead. That's it. Minas Tirith has fallen without casualty to the shadow player.
You get one more. Your reroll.
Get in the dice tower. Oh, 1 casualty. Never mind. I lied. One orc died. Oh darn.
I really expected to.
These guys have now all died, and they're getting buried in the sand of fate.
2 more. I really expected
Pile
to
of
lose
dead
some more
people here.
orcs there. I need more of my guys.
Our graveyard. We could start floating the bodies in the ocean too if we run out of sand to bury people in.
In the huge desert.
In the huge desert, right? We can start floating them in the oceans, like right over in like this area. Floating some bodies out here would be good.
All right, your turn. I'm 4 victory points away from a victory.
All right.
And I just swallowed through the popcorn hole. Very unpleasant.
No, it sounds like it would be unpleasant. All right, yeah, we can take it. Fun. All right, here we go. Boom. Character action die. What up? You sieging?
Yeah.
All right, this is where things get really fun. Marker goes away, it's contested, and the token representing the giant massive army here in Zone 1, this token now goes to Siege in Minas Tirith. So now we have my army on Minas Tirith sieging it. The army that's in Minas Tirith here is actually the army that's over here. If you're following, this is what's going on. And just to give you a matchup of the armies, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total HP with 5 rerolls. And Alec has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with 5 rerolls. So 9 versus less than 9. And another army over here, and another army over there, and he just shit out orcs over here all day.
Yeah.
Okay, should be fun. Your turn.
More shitting machine.
Your turn, Siege Bra.
Siege bra. Alright, let's see. I don't like a lot of. I need to start killing these orcs faster. Slowing me down. Alright. I'm taking army movement, or an army action die, and we are attacking Dol Amroth.
Okay, more siege fighting against my weak little poops.
You got 3 regulars.
Yeah, no combat cards for me. Are you presenting any combat cards? Check out my dice. These babies right here. These little mofos are gonna win this. These little 3 dudes.
Alright, I am gonna play a card. This card scores 3 to 5. It's got a dash. That's weird.
Yeah, it probably explains it in there.
Yeah. Alright, if a Saffron and Easterling's elite unit is in the battle, add 1 to all dice in your combat roll. If after the leader reroll you scored more total hits than your opponent, score 1 additional hit.
So you get to add 1 and you get a bonus hit?
Yeah.
So like if you hit...
Broken ass fucking card.
So if you hit once, I'm dead.
Yeah, everyone dies.
Everyone dies. So you only hit on 6.
Well, no, it's only if I get more hits than you.
Oh, okay.
So if I hit once and you hit none at all.
Alright, it's a good thing I'm rolling 3 dice with no rerolls and you're rolling 5 with whatever the fuck.
Yeah, we'll figure out the math
Great,
later.
lovely.
If it comes up.
Okay, and this is Army 3, which gets 4 rerolls and has an HP of 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 and 5, 13. No, 8 and 6, 14 HP army. And at most, you can only have 10 units, actual army units that represent dice, a total of 10 figures as an army. However, you can have a mix of elites. So his army's health is 14, but 4 of that are elites, which take up 2, which means that 8 of it is represented by 4 figures, and then he has another 6. It's actually a maxed out army right now. Good job on you for being an idiot. I'm gonna go first, but I don't care. I have 1 hit. Go ahead, do your stupid crap.
Alright, so 1 hit.
1 hit, we tie. You get to re-roll 4 dice. Good thing you hit with 1.
Oh, 4.
You don't even need the card. Haha, you wasted your card. So there. Yeah. No, that's not the one I want.
I want the battle.
I want laughing. Because you wasted your card.
Okay, well, everyone go, Amra.
Card.
Do that. I get 2 victory points. This is conquered.
Cool. Sweet.
Your turn.
Now you're 2 victory points away from winning. Okay, I'm sieging Minister. Oh, it sucks not to siege it.
As if you never owned the city. I knew I had to beat your guys before the other guys showed up. It's hard to beat back reinforcements, but it's easy to beat back the whole other sieging force.
Yeah, I'm sieging you. Fuck it. I got 2.
Cool.
Alright. I get 5 and 3 reroll. Are you using any combat cards? Dropping dice everywhere. I'm flustered. Gotta warm my babies up. Triple cam dice warming right here.
Yeah, I am gonna. Oh no, I'm not.
No?
Maybe?
I wonder if I have to declare if I'm doing Gandalf's thing first. Oh yeah, at the start of the battle, I can declare it. So I'm forfeiting Gandalf's double leadership.
So I don't get reroll?
So you get no rerolls.
Cool.
And I have to tell you that before you choose whether you're using a card, I guess, which sucks. But you get that information first. So I get 3 rerolls and 5. You get 5 and no rerolls. You hit on 5s and 6s. I only hit on 6s. Are you doing a card?
Yep.
Figures.
Relentless Assault. Before the combat roll, you may inflict and apply up to 2 additional hits against your units. Add 1 dice on your combat roll for each you inflict.
2 people are dying. Cool.
So now I hit on 4, 5, and 6 on my combat.
Yeah, you hit on 4, 5, and 6.
And I don't have a leader.
No, you hit on 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Oh yeah, because I already hit on 5. Oh, it's
Yeah.
so weird that I...
Yeah, you hit on 3 because you're actually in a siege. You're inside, not outside.
3, 4, 5, and 6.
With no rerolls. 2s and 1s, baby. 2s and 1s.
Alright, 4 hits.
Fuck. Alright. No hits at all. I do get my 3 rerolls.
Rerolls. 1.
1 hit on you, and then 4 hits on me.
Yeah.
Alright, let's reduce. We'll go 1, 2. These guys die.
I get up.
3. No, 2 are dead, and then this guy's alive, so then we'll swap that. 3 and then 4. I think that's right. There we go. I'm down to. Alright, I have 4 dudes there. Okay. I'm not going again. Your turn.
Cool.
This is turning into a really bad War of the Ring game for me. Okay.
Taking a bad card. Draw a card. You wanna go? You passing?
Pass.
Cool. Cool.
Was this some dice you used earlier?
Yeah, I think so.
Stupid dice.
Stupid.
For dumb, stupid shadows. Yeah, so this game's way different than the movie. Now the Shadow Army is besieged in Minas Tirith, and Gandalf's trying to take it back with Rohan. How the story has changed so far. So the Witch King showed up to Minas Tirith, took over, killed all the Gondor people that were there, took the stronghold, and then Gandalf was like, alright, this is why we met in Westman. We're gonna go in here and F these dudes up and take this back.
And then you went in there and half your army died.
Yeah, it did not work out good. Everybody was drunk on Westament Christmas ale.
Fuck yeah. Alright, I'm playing Muster Die to use this Muster action card.
Word.
If Isengard is at war, recruit 2 Isengard regular units in a free region adjacent to North or South Dunland.
North or South Dunland.
You may also move to this region up to 4 Isengard units, regular or lead from North Dunland and or South Dunland. So,
South Dunland.
boom, these 2 are here. These 2 are now here.
Wonderful.
Here, those 3 are now there.
Interesting.
This is done.
It's completed. I pass again.
Pass again.
So as long as I have less dice, I get to just sit here and look pretty and play with my beard. Which I think is getting curlier. It's weird. I think I'm gonna have beard dreadlocks soon. I mean, I've been combing it, and by combing it I mean using a hair pick. Because I don't own combs, I only own picks. I've been picking it in the shower, like carefully, because I don't want to rip out beard hairs. Your beard's coming in nice too.
For sure, it's getting there.
Yeah. It's the no shave Vember thing going on, which I'm not really participating in. I've already adopted that lifestyle. Yeah, he's trying to figure out how he can get 2 more victory points, but he's really sucky.
Alright, I'm gonna use the muster. I'm gonna bring these 2 guys.
Yeah, okay. Do whatever you think you gotta do.
No, it's your turn. You
I
gotta
know
go.
what you're going to do. I know what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do. I see what's going on. I'm bailing. Luckily, I get to go first next round. And hopefully I get better rolls. I just knocked over some dudes here. Sorry.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't even
I
need
bumped into them and they fell over. Whoops. Character action die. Move the ring. Roll. See if you get a 6. I mean, the way you're going tonight. Oh, it's a 5.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! That dice actually goes over here, but it's my last die, and then you get one final army turn to be stupid.
Well. That's gonna go there.
Yep. Figured. I see what's happening. It is not good. Man, I hope I have some kind of magic bullshit. This card's stupid. Man, dwarves did not show up in this battle. Like,
No.
they're not even in the movie. There was like Gimli and no other dwarves.
Yeah.
It's very much like the actual movie.
Yeah.
Unlike the books.
They're not even fucking around with it.
No dwarves. Dwarfs. Okay.
Oh, they are active though.
Did you finish your move? Are they?
The Witch King.
Oh. Well, that would have changed the whole. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So when the Witch King, let's explain. Witch King comes into the game, all of the Free People's nations become active. And the Malthusarn can only come into the game, which gives him another dice if all of my dudes are at war, which luckily I've been very negligent on the dwarfs and the elves. Which
Yeah.
I think the elves should probably be at war by what's
They were up here and then they went down to here because I attacked them twice to get.
You didn't go 3 times in here? No?
Only needed 2.
That's stupid. The elves suck.
It is kind of frustrating because that means I have to attack another Elven Stronghold.
Yeah, like the Rivendell sitting over here, right? Like you kind of have everything. I'm so freaked out right now.
So Woodland Realm.
All right, yeah, that's the end of the round.
Oh no, I'm gonna win the game way before I get to activate your other people.
Sure you are. That's what you think. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see about that, chap. We're gonna do the strategy thing here. So I'm gonna put these on. Walk out of the room. You want to do it that way? You want to go first? You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
You'll go first. You can unclip C-3PO and zoom in, like from here. Just watch the cabling on Voldemort.
All right, guys.
All right, walking out. I'll be in the kitchen. Get me when you're done.
All right, we'll do. All right, so here, this is what's happening. My plan right now. See this this clusterfuck right here. Build that army up a little bit. Probably gonna try and take Helm's Deep to get those last 2 victory points. Jimmy actually knows that already though. So my secret move is up here. These guys, I might try and take Erebor. Honestly, not really sure. I don't really have a shit ton of options as far as where I can go right now and attack. I was also thinking about taking Rivendell up here. That would give me a win as well if I bring all these troops down. Beyond that, though, like as far as my card strategy goes, I've just been blowing them on battles. So right here, I end up using these bottom portions of the cards in like a battle roll more often than I end up using the top ability. Top abilities are cool, but I don't think necessarily gonna be the most helpful for me right now. My biggest worries are leaving this part of the map open the way that I am, as well as this part. If for some reason these armies don't hold up and he ends up killing them all, he basically wins the game. So that's fucked. But hopefully I'll win before that evolves into some kind of horrifying fucked up thing. Also, ideally, the elves would be at war already, and the dwarves would be way down here, so I could get that other character right there. Oh, it's like RPG. Feeling Skyrim. Yeah, so that's my whole strategy. I'm definitely gonna win this game in the next 2 or 3 turns. Like, definitely, there's no doubt about it. Unless he has some crazy card. But I don't think that's going to be the case. It's basically my game to lose at this point. Let's just hope I don't fuck it up too bad. So, yeah. Where's the fuck? Great, excellent from Alex. Good job. I'm gonna go to Jimmy and he can explain bullshit to you. Chop.
Jimmy! Okay, let's talk about this. I'm really fucked right now. So lots of problems going on. Namely, first off, there's a lot of dead dudes, right? And what I think he's trying to do, he's already got Minas Tirith. That's fallen completely. Like, I can't get that back. So what I need to do is bail and take everybody back up into Rohan. Because if he gets 2 more victory points, he wins the game. And I think he's going to try to take Helm's Deep for that. Or he might sneak over to Edoras and try to take another measly place like the Shire over here. Like, these are very weak. Nothing's really fortified. So the only thing that I can really do is try to move the ring. And that's what I'm going to do next. So I already have 3 movement on the ring tracker here. And it only takes 6 for me to get it in, right? So if we look here, we have right here, we go That's what we're gonna do. If you couldn't hear what I was saying, because I was kind of whispering, I have to move the ring because he's got too much stuff, and he's too close to taking Helm's Deep, and he's too close to taking all the other spots that I have available. So Edoras is completely unguarded. That's 1 victory point, and the Shire is totally weak. That's another one. He can just pretty much get his 2 victory points really easily, unless I get the ring into the crack. That's really my only other option. Now, card-wise, I have the 2 more tokens that'll help me get the ring in. So I have these 2 cards here. Those are a big help with ring. And then also we have some other stupid card that's like dwarfs, like recruit dwarfs. That's not going to help at all. So that's what's going on. We're going to take a quick break. I'm really excited to rewatch this video and see what he said during his turn. I'm pretty sure that he's got this locked in though. All he has to do is get 2 more victory points, and I don't have the troops out. He headed me off and prevented me from getting my troops out, my reinforcements for Gondor and Rohan. I didn't get them activated in time. So I think that this might be a lost cause unless I can destroy the ring, which when he and I play together, and we play this game a lot with one another, almost once a week, I'm pretty sure, like, we usually always end in the military. This might be one of the only times where the ring actually makes it to Mount Doom, which will be interesting. We'll see what happens. All right, we take a quick break, and we'll be right back. The funny thing is he doesn't know I stopped talking about my strategy, so he's still waiting out there. Cool. Can you grab me a water? Sweet. Fire. Alright, I'm gonna actually say we're back now. We are back. We are back. The Shadow Army sucks. Tiger J.
We're back.
We're back. Jump scare. Jump scare. Okay. We have
Iris,
returned.
wake up.
You've fallen asleep. Alright. Yeah, cards. Let's do this. Cards and dices.
Did I? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You've probably got recaps from both of us during the testimonial, so we don't need to do the long recap, actually. That works out good if we do those testimonials during the breaks, then we don't have to do a catch-up. I should probably put C3PO back in like a convenient angle. I kind of just took it around the table a few times.
Yeah, same.
We'll throw another extender on it and make it super long so we can just move it all over the place. It's like our mobile cam now for like all sorts of streams. That'd be great. C3PO is fire.
Damn it.
Oh, this is one of my favorite cards.
Too bad it doesn't matter. It's too late.
It actually doesn't matter because you're really stupid. So this is going to be a combat card. Well, I got to make
I feel that. Like, alright, well, this is combat card.
Yeah, this is now a combat. Combat cards get really easy to pick at this stage in the game. At the siege phase.
Right. Everything that's like, if this nation isn't activated yet, blah blah blah. It's like, well, that's worthless.
Okay, these are all. Now I have 3 combat cards. All right, you rolled triple eyes, huh?
3 eyes.
All right, now I have 2 Will of the West, a character action die, and a muster die, and a mixed muster/army die. So I will start with my turn. I'm gonna use an army action die here, which I bumped and it actually rolls the same way here. That army action die is going to become movement for armies. Armies are going to move. This army's leaping. Nope, we're noping out of that.
Nope.
They just noped out. We'll return this to the. Okay, you've got it. Oh no, you don't have it there. I have it here. Okay, now you have possession of that stupid thing. And I think we're gonna jump this army back into Helm's Deep.
It's a solid move.
Feels like a solid move. Feels like a really good move right now. Really good move. And then you can have a turn with the crap.
With the crap. Let's see if any of these win. Oh man, I can't muster anybody because they're all out there already. Well, I'm going to take an army movement die, I guess, then. Pretty much all I can do. This is coming down here.
Of course it is. Oh god.
And, this is coming here. And it's your turn.
I have 4 dice, and I need 5. Huh. I'm really interested to watch this VOD. I think... Oh, no, that works out good. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Alright, cool. I'm going to use a character action die.
Boo.
And I'm going to move Gandalfo over here. Your turn.
So the dwarves aren't at war. Can they enter another free people's realm? If they're not at war?
To the rule futon.
Yeah. Rule futon!
To the rule futon.
That's such a fucking specific ass rule. I know there's a number for it in here, but...
There it is. It's all the way in the back, and the political track is near the end.
Oh. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
I think it's even further back. Chapter 9. Political track.
Okay, so...
Or it might be under movement.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's probably under movement. So not chapter 10 or whatever.
Armies.
Moving.
Moving character.
No, we need move army movement. Here we go. I think army movement.
Here we go. Okay, cool.
Movement restrictions.
If a moving army includes any nations from a nation which is not yet at war on the political track.
Oh, even if it's friendly. Correct. The dwarves cannot go in there.
Cool.
The dwarves cannot just roll up to the elves, because the elves be like, "Why are you here?" Right?
Cool. So I'm gonna take an army movement.
Oh no.
So lonely. I'm gonna be moving these guys here. Yeah, I'm gonna be moving these guys here.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use a Will of the West die as a character action die, and I'm gonna move my army to here.
Alright, I'm gonna take another army move die.
And by here I mean from, what is that? Dead Marshes to North Ithelin. There we go. Cool.
These guys are going here.
Uh-huh. South Ithelin to whatever the crap. Some stupid place in Mordor.
These guys are going here.
Okay. Okay. Character action die. These are here.
Nice, I'm gonna take another army movement die.
Sure you are. What you got?
Then here. Then here.
One more victory point. One away from victory. I did not follow anything I said in the testimonial either. In like my thing. I'm gonna use an elven ring. So I have 3 of these elven rings here. I can use them to change any die to any dice that's not Will of the West. So I'm gonna take this mustard die and turn it into a character die. The ring falls into the shadow player's possession to use in the same manner. I turn that into a character die. I go into this place here, from
Miranda.
and I get 2 victory points. I am now 2 points away from victory. Alec is 1 point away from victory. What you got?
I have.
Your last 2 turns of the game.
I'm going to attack.
I siege up.
Siege up?
Use this dice for that.
Yep.
Just keeping you honest there.
Cool. Now I have an event die, huh?
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah. All that. That's cool. I'm going to use the ring and change this to an attack die, and we're going to attack Helm's Deep.
Oh, my ring bit me. Wow. That's really cool. Well, now it's time to use them if you got them.
Alright. I roll 5 and 4.
Wow, you know what? I can't use any of these.
Why not?
Play if a companion's in the battle. Play if the Free People's elite unit is in the battle.
You have a Free People's Elite unit in Helm's Deep?
No, that's a leader. It's not elite.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Play if the Free People's army is defending in a field battle.
Nope.
Alright, let me go to my reserve of very important cards. This one's if the defending army's in the same region as the Fellowship. Both of them are. I actually can't use a freaking combat card to save myself. I get 3 rolls and 1 re-roll. I have to live.
Alright, I'm playing a
This
card.
is the game.
If a Shadow Elite unit is in the battle, after removing casualties from the combat roll and leader reroll, roll an additional attack using only a Shadow Elite units up to a maximum of 5 and score 1 hit for each result of 5+. Alright, so I roll 5 and 2, and then I roll 2 extra after that hit on 5 and 6.
3 and 1 reroll. Go first.
Nothing. Oops. Getting ahead of myself.
Got your rerolls there.
Rerolls, nothing.
Woo! Helm's Deep, hang in there, boys. Hang in there for the
So-
game.
Now I roll for the card, and I roll 2, and I hit on 5 and 6.
And he missed with both. He rolled a 1 and a 4, everyone. A 1 and a 4. He did not hit. 0 hits. Helm's Deep is the lead.
Hot garbage.
3 and a reroll. Nothing. Come on, guys. There we go. 1 hit. Whittling him down.
Alright, and I'm going to take another sacrifice.
So in the siege, he can sacrifice a regular unit, or he can, I think, downgrade and lead. But anyway, yeah, good for you. And then he can continue the battle. Otherwise, he has to stop the battle. He kind of knows that I can't play any combat cards because I tipped my hand. I probably should have kept that to myself and just said, I'm choosing not to play a combat card.
Alright, I'm going to play the Great Host.
I'm not playing one, by the way. Thanks for asking.
If after removing casualties from the combat roll and leader reroll, your army units are at least twice as many as the enemy units, score 1 automatic hit.
Okay.
So as long as I still have... I have 8 right now, as long as I don't... As long as I have 7. Or as long as... Whatever, we'll figure it out later. I get 5 and 2.
Miss with all of them, please.
1.
He has got 1 hit. There are 2 people alive in Helm's Deep.
Just 1.
There are 2 people still alive in Helm's Deep.
Well, and you have to kill...
A lot.
you have to kill enough, so I only have 4.
I get 3 rolls and 1 reroll. 1 hit, 2 hits.
Cool, so... I'm gonna take these guys. They're gone. And you get 2 hits.
Yeah. You got 1 hit on me.
Oh, the card gave me another one.
No, you still only get 1.
Ha!
Into the Sand of Death.
Alright, we are sacrificing and continuing.
I get 1 roll and 1 reroll. You get 5 rolls and 2 rerolls.
Yeah.
Are you playing any combat cards?
No, I'm good.
I'm also choosing not to play any combat cards.
2 rerolls.
He's got no hits. My guy's alive. Live. Live, Helm's Deep. Yes! Helm's Deep lives. Oh, I almost punched the camera. All right.
Fuck that camera.
Nothing. Come on. Hit. Nothing.
Alright, we're sacrificing going again. I get
Alright.
4 and 2.
4 and 2. 4 and 2 rolls. I get 1 and 1. He missed with them all. He missed with them all, folks. It's 2 rerolls, miss. And that's the game.
Woo!
That's the game. I've lost. I'll actually give you cheering. What color is cheering? Is it pink? Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
Good.
Give him the golf clap.
That was a quick game. It only took us 3 hours.
Yeah, 3-hour game of War of the Ring. Okay, and that's it. Thanks. Do you want to have a seat on the roll
Hell
through
yeah.
town? Thanks a lot for watching our stream of War of the Ring on our new show called Not Video Games, which we stream live. Currently on Twitch, possibly we'll be simulcasting this soon in the future. If you're watching this on VOD, our Twitch channel is twitch.tv/outsidermedia. Check us out or give us a follow on Twitter at OMG Streams. That is our Twitter handle. We stream almost, 5 or 6 days a week or so. We've got full show plans lined up, so this is one show that we do. We also do a show on Game Jams. We play live bingo on a show called Twitchingo, where we play actual console video games and give away prizes. So you have a chance at winning super cool prizes too if you come and hang out sometime.
Cheer.
Yeah. This is Alec. I'm Jimmy, also known as Shoppy and Tiger J. So any of those, when you refer to us. Have a great night, and thank you so much for checking out our channel.
Pure.
Bye.